Tales from the age of legend speak of a once grand empire, ruled by those who first harnessed the power of rune magic. Their domain eclipsed over the lands we now know as Pharissia, the hold of Belkzen, and the lands of the Lenorm kings. Like the tides, empires rise and empires fall. Doom would come to the great empire of Thassalon, and now all that remains are mysterious ruins scattered throughout its former lands. The Runelords, once rulers of this vast empire, left behind legacies steeped in malevolence. Now, in the shadow of towering mountains, a sinister force stirs in ancient ruins, and a long-lost darkness threatens to engulf all of Pharissia. A group of heroes find themselves swept up in one woman's wrath, while something more sinister lurks in the shadows. They must brave the twisted remnants of dark sorcery and uncover the secrets hidden within the ruins of the Thessalonian Empire. Will they rise against this tide of evil, delving deep into the mysteries of a forgotten age? Can they uncover the truth and stop the resurgence of a long-banished power? The echoes of history await their answer.
Why, hello. Yes, sorry about that. We had some technical issues. Rumble decided it doesn't want to work today. So, then again, I understand. I don't want to work either. My name is
I
Rob.
didn't want to work today.
I didn't work today, and I still don't want to. Ay. But anyway, yes, hope everybody liked that new little intro. It might be staying. I might change it. I don't know yet. We'll see.
It's pretty cool.
It's alright. It's alright. That was made by a good friend and terrorist, Nazmir Al Ghaib. So, very much thank you to him. But if you see him, please notify your local authorities. He is wanted and presumed to be armed and dangerous.
Oh dear.
I don't have my wanted poster up. Where the fuck did it go? Wanted for the high crime of respecting women on the internet. It's very dangerous, very dangerous terrorist. So,
I thought you're supposed to tip your hat.
That gets you 9 to 10 in Cali.
that gets you 24 to life where I'm from, let me tell you. Anyway, welcome to Rise of the Runelords. We're in Chapter 2. We're joined today by, of course, Little Miss Rogue.
Hi. I'm here. I'm back. I know I was not nearly as interesting last time.
Missed you. It wasn't the same without Aspen going and riding my ass.
Oh no.
Moving right along. We're joined by Hasso Appa.
Yeah, I was in Nevada on the loneliest road in America. That's all.
Hello everyone. I forgot to come up with anything clever to say, so you don't get anything.
It can't be any worse than usual. We have James Cash.
Hello, everyone. I also didn't think of anything clever to say.
We have fan favorite, Gio Zaber.
Oh, well, thank you. I wasn't on the loneliest road, but I was at work today, and we did things like you're supposed to do at work. Things. It was fun.
There you go. Now we have Little Miss Serenity.
Hello, I didn't do my homework, so I did it within the last 5 minutes.
Awesome. I have no idea where Minnesota is.
Well,
no
it's a
comment.
northern state, kind of in the middle of the country.
How do I? Hold on a second. I need to fix something here.
Also silent.
There we go. Just no more. No more hats will happen. All right, you're back.
Who's going to painstakingly count up how many fucking goblin slices we have and what they sell for, though?
Somebody did.
I already told you the game tells you how much it's worth, all the combined. You don't have to do the math.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Why'd you use my math then?
Because that's the math you wanted to use, because you did already subtracted everything from it, so I just assumed you were fine.
I
Yeah, if
my
you look
best.
at the bottom right of dilute, it says total item value.
Oh.
I
Well,
like that Dilute still has Baxter to use as a weapon as a quick action.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I would like
Oh, no.
at least one or two of the potions.
Oh, I'm gonna do
yeah.
one.
Well, I think you can just take them and then deduct the ones that you take from the consumables on dilute. But also, I don't think
Got
that the value on dilute was perfectly reliable, because there are some items that are like luxury goods that just sell for what they're worth, and some items that were not. Well, most of the items were not, so they sell for half. So it's very delicate and intricate and important to get down to the last copper piece, I'm sure.
I have one question for the Rob of the Truckers.
I don't know who that is, but go ahead.
My manacles. Were there a key with those? I always assumed there was one.
What?
I can pick it probably.
I would assume, yeah,
I
probably.
think every
Okay.
set of manacles you
So-
buy comes with a key.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say probably. Then
Alright,
again, you
well-
did find
Nice.
them somewhere, so maybe not. I mean, I really
no.
wasn't going to think about it, but now that you brought it up, I mean,
You
I'm like,
sold
haha,
separately.
I locked you up.
Some conditions may apply.
All right, can you let me out of here? Well, funny you mentioned that.
I have this saw.
It can't cut through masterwork, but it sure can cut through hands.
If you don't include the keyhole in the manacles, it's much harder to pick them.
This
this
is
also
true.
true.
So, I
I'd
guess
figure it out somehow.
let you go. Well, I have one question for you. What's just your favorite arm?
Don't forget, you're here forever.
And ever.
Look, if I just reattach it very quickly, it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, definitely trust Lawrence with your hands.
And that would be it.
Surgeon Drow.
I am slightly sad that we can't have our pile of dog slicers to block doors with anymore.
Darn it!
Mm,
I mean, you could have said that we wanted to keep them, but you didn't.
Oh, is that Minnesota I hear?
We'll just we'll put
There he is.
Baxter
doing?
in the doorway and then just empty his pockets.
Oh,
and
I'm
that will
fighting
block
with my
the door.
router. How are you?
The entire state of Minnesota has joined the chat.
Yay.
Yay.
Excellent. Alrighty, I'm doing okay.
Also-
we had some other tech issues as well. So
If someone wanted to buy iron spikes, we could use those to wedge the door shut instead of
I have
Randomly.
ma-
pittons
kunai.
or kunai, which are
I have
also
kunai.
pittons.
I-
Pitons?
I would prefer not to be used as a doorstop again, Master.
I'm not a mountaineer. I don't know how to say piton correctly.
You'll be the door shop and you'll like it.
alrighty.
Oh, okay, Master, as you wish.
Jesus.
Can I at least take the pennies out of my pockets?
Those
All
were
of the-
already converted.
All of the pennies have already been traded. Fair enough.
Damn it.
Oh,
What
thank
pennies
goodness.
are you talking about?
After we got out of that dungeon, we picked Baxter
No,
up
I
and
meant
shook him.
like
God damn it.
I meant like in the loot if we could have more pennies.
Whoa.
We had to use a hammer to him like a piggy bank, right?
Never.
Wait, what? Not
I don't
again.
think he swallowed any of the pennies, unless you told him to.
I would hope not. That'd be weird.
Not on purpose.
All right. Well,
I see
Some of the
items
questions
from
you might
Dilute are
find.
finally disappearing. People are
They've
finally
been
using
gone.
The weight's still there. All right.
Alrighty. Well, if you hear any music sound effects tonight, that's probably Syrinscape. Should be working this evening. God, I hope it's
Alright.
working this evening. But well, you never know with me and the internet. As well as some news due to some issues at work. Wrath and Glory will probably not be continuing. I don't
Boo.
foresee my schedule allowing me to have Sundays anymore, and I don't want to get into it because I'm pretty livid about it. But let's just
Understandable.
say,
I think I might have to miss tonight, guys. I can't get my internet functioning. I'm working
No.
off of cell phone data right now.
oof.
Oof.
Well, that's all good, man. If you can't get your internet to work, I'm not gonna hold it against you too much.
You can stay through chat, and you'll just be in a delay.
Jesus Christ.
We can make this work.
what's that thing called? Play by post or something?
Oh, the worst thing ever. The fucking worst way to ever roleplay ever.
Yes, that one.
no, I
RP
didn't mind
through
play.
text.
Oh man, I remember. I never did it, but I remember reading people RPing about like Wheel of Time characters way back when I was a young lad.
Oh,
What the fuck
I
are you
was good
talking
at
about?
playing. I was good at RP through text. I didn't need to worry about my own social awkwardness and what's the
no,
word
I
I'm
have.
looking for here? Lack
I-
of coordination getting in the way of my wanting to play characters.
Hey,
No,
okay, so can I just real quick?
ahead.
Can I take the amulet of natural armor and put the cape I have? Switch those. Does anybody care? It's basically the same thing.
You can do that, or have the cape and the amulet both. Probably. I don't think anyone cares.
You can take it.
The cape is. You're talking
Yeah,
about a cloak
yeah.
of resistance, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah, they have different effects.
Oh, okay.
The
But
cloak
yeah,
of
you can
resistance gives you
can
saving throw bonuses, and the amulet gives you AC bonus.
yeah
Oh,
you can take
nice.
it.
I was gonna hope
Okay,
for the
so-
amulet to go to one of the
It's a modem.
the bee dog or the fucking cat, but
Well, both of us can cast bark skin, so
Yeah.
alrighty.
I
When you
can't
start
quite-
chewing on
Well,
yourself.
let me try. Okay, cross fingers, guys. I'm gonna try something here. I don't know if it's gonna work.
all of my fingers are crossed, even
And
the
the-
ones that are
You got
crossed
this.
already.
And the
Double
toes.
crossed. Wait, that's not
Okay.
good.
Crossed.
Modem is cycling. Let me.
Also,
What's that, Q?
No, that wasn't me.
well, I was gonna say
Oh.
also, but then Minnesota was kind of in the middle of a cliffhanger, so I didn't want to.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm super
Good on
excited
his
for the
moment.
next episode of Minnesota's internet.
Well, I was just
Hell
gonna say.
yeah.
Or
Also,
not.
Rogue, make sure that you get an amulet of natural armor from the compendium of items. Don't
I
use the
did
one.
that, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I actually put a
I
note
saw
on the one
the
that was in the
writing.
chat. Awesome. I'm glad that it worked. Or
Okay,
that
so-
the note was conveyed.
It wouldn't have worked on me. I was not reading that.
I just
that was
deleted
my
it.
last idea.
It's like when I opened the Sahedron medallion, saw multiple paragraphs, and just closed it.
All right. I'm taking one of the Sahedron medallions since there's still one
Alright,
there.
Well, Minnesota, you gotta. If you can't get it to work, man, that's all right.
What does
Hopefully
it
you
mean,
can
though,
get
that
it for
they can
next
use
week.
you as proxy?
Yeah.
Well,
Don't
don't
worry
worry
about
about it.
anything in the Sahedron medallion. You are only to use
Okay.
the Sahedron medallion that I put in the loot.
Yeah, the one in the loot still says something about using the word as proxies.
That's not supposed to.
Well, you fucked
Stop
up.
deleting stuff out of the loot. That one was saved there because it was. God
Okay,
damn it.
but I took it. I put it in my inventory, so then I deleted it from dilute. And someone did the same thing with the other one because there were two.
I've got
well-
no. I didn't delete. I didn't delete it. All I did was split the pile, and then there's that gift icon, and I just gifted it to myself from dilute.
I didn't even know there was a gift icon. It's, there it is.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
That's illegal. How dare you?
That's illegal.
There's a strict gifting limit. Are you paying gift taxes?
Hey, look, a deer. I can't run anywhere. I'm in my chair. Oh no. Oh, great.
I will
now.
say I don't think that the Sahedron medallion gives the +1 to saving throws that it's supposed to. So you may need to tweak your medallion in an
Medallion.
entirely non-sexual way.
Gross.
Whoops.
Just
All
don't
right.
mind me
Tweak
just
it, I
tweaking the medallion.
A commercial critic has given $10. Says, "Do you have a coin slot?" That's extremely inappropriate, and the answer is yes. I can't believe you would ask such a
my.
sensitive question. I'm offended. You bad this man.
Anything for $1, I guess.
Okay, I'm kind of behind on my degenerate lingo. Is a coin slot code for something?
Don't think
Yes.
about it too hard. Anyway, back to
You
what
should
we're
just
supposed to
fall
be
back
doing
on
here.
urbandictionary.com.
Anyway, but yeah, if you can't get it to work, Minnesota, don't worry about it. You can always
Alright.
pick it up next week. I don't want you fighting with your internet for 3 hours. I don't think that'd be fun for you.
Fair enough. Well, you guys have fun. I will rejoin you next week.
Yeah,
Fight,
or if you
fight,
get
Alright.
if you
Take
get
care,
it
Minnesota.
working, if you get it working though, I mean, feel free, but join back in. But
A man and his internet will soon be parted.
Like
Tell me
what
about
coin
it.
slot means.
All right, see ya.
Let's have a good one.
Alright. Have a good
It's like a prison purse.
Yeah.
A little bit, but it's like it's the classier part of the purse.
I keep getting
Sure.
Uh-huh.
messages and stuff. I am not supposed to be this popular.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Oh, I don't get any messages. Nobody likes
That's
me.
why I mute everyone.
Oh, come
Oh.
now.
It's a
Um,
text, so it's
Well,
yeah,
It's
no,
worse.
it's words.
All right. Anyway, back to the game. We're in chapter 2. This is Skinsaw Moidus. They could be moiding people. I hope you're all ready
Oh,
for some
yeah.
Oh, no.
words. Oh,
Well, I wanted to get that one thing squared away with the general store guy.
Don't do it. I'll just make it worse.
I have great news.
'Cause I
We're
can't.
starting the Skinsaw murders.
Oh,
Does
dear.
this mean that the general store
Manager got
owner might
murdered.
not have any opinions about
Yes!
anyone?
Anymore?
Wonderful. Now everyone will like me because he's not spreading horrible, horrible rumors.
Were they rumors?
Yeah,
Were they really rumors?
I'm sure that's the only thing that prevented people from liking you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Well, you
don't
would
do
have
Hello,
that.
said
Nozaki
I
boy.
had to. You said I had to make nice with the owner, with the general store owner, because of his harlot of a daughter who came on to me.
You could have just given him a sensual massage.
No.
Also, Frosty, kunai can be used as a piton without damaging it.
A crowbar.
And, or a crowbar.
I was about to get to that, but
But,
you interrupted my typing.
Then then we would substitute the piton for an iron spike. So you're using a kunai as a piton as an iron spike to
It
wedge a
makes
door
sense.
shut.
Trust us.
Which, you know,
Trust us. Lawrence is not a doctor.
I could be. Wait a minute. I think I have knowledge in medicine.
Again, Master?
anyway, we're getting along with the murders. So anyway, a mysterious killer is at large in Sandpoint.
Yeah, I have to do the
Dun, dun,
stupid thing. again.
Of course, you have no idea who it is. But
There
you've
we
been
go.
hearing. Maybe we'll bring up Sandpoint. Say Minnesota's not here. I actually had some stuff for him today, but oh well. We'll worry about it later. So y'all are hanging around in some Sandpoint, and people have been getting, their throats slit and other stuff. Mysterious murders in like back alleys and normal stuff like that.
Well, that's not nice.
Very
Why is
disturbing.
my token back to normal? Or back to previous?
Because I never changed
Not
it back
normal.
on this page.
Rude.
Very rude.
There you go. There you are.
Yay.
Yay.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, I see the spinning is back. Yeah, this is gonna be a weekly thing. I can just tell.
What are you
Fuck was I
talking
doing?
about?
Oh, right. So, after a while, the sheriff, you remember Sheriff Hemlock, Sheriff Man.
Yeah.
Remember sorting him?
Yes.
Yes, with the unfortunate name.
I don't think his name's that unfortunate.
Well, it's named after a poison.
It is. I do think it's funny though that he has like multiple different character models in the books. He goes from being this man right here, who looks
Like
vaguely.
dweeb.
Those are some
I
flyaways
don't
there.
know. You know, he's got like a darkish skin, maybe like of a Native American, or maybe like even like an Arabic descent of something of the sort. And in this next chapter, he is a big, gigantic, buff black dude who's bald.
Sometimes that happens.
Wait,
You wake up one day and you've been race
show me
swapped.
the picture.
Let me. I'll have to. Let's see if I can.
Maybe it's a completely different Sheriff Hemlock. The old one
Yeah.
didn't do very well against that goblin raid, so they had to replace him. And they just happened to hire another guy named Hemlock.
I'll share it in Discord, but yeah, it's a very, very different picture
Come
of
on.
Hemlock.
I don't believe you. I'm pretty sure it's going to be absolutely the same.
If it'll. Did not see my goddamn picture. There it is. But anyway, that's the guy according to chapter 2. If it'll.
Oh, well.
And
Okay,
embed
It doesn't
fail.
say very well.
That
doesn't
it
say
didn't
very well.
Very well.
There
And
we
his
go.
eyes are gone.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Oh boy.
Very different. Very different in this chapter.
What happened to his eyes?
I don't know.
Wait,
I feel
what are we
good.
looking at?
Go to the Rise of the Rune
okay.
Lords.
Oh god.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
Did he have an accident? Like,
What
was there a
happened?
magic
No,
accident?
I
Is
What
mentioned
he
Wheel of
dead?
Time earlier. Is this a Murdral? He has no eyeballs.
What happened to his sword? When did he get a lightsaber?
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's
Like,
a
I
dark
don't know.
saber, idiot. Yeah, he
So
just went from
anyway.
like a normal sized guy to like super uber buff.
His hand seems to be melted into that shield, too.
It's
Did you
just-
make this out of AI?
It was
Maybe
part of the book.
like early
Dude.
AI. I feel like AI would do more
What?
justice to this.
Dude, look at his fucking knees! One's higher than the other!
Well, it's an angled shot.
He's
You're
holding
looking
it.
at
He's doing
Yeah.
the
I
stance.
feel obligated to show the chat, so let me.
I feel like what is happening with his head?
Oh, that's
I
He's
feel
got
like
a
we can
little
see
sword.
through into his brain.
He does not look well.
That's after the mind flare incident. We don't like to talk about it in Sandpoint.
something happened, and then he turned from some white dude into a black guy with no eyeballs, and various other
This
issues.
is the
Very
Hemlock in
southern.
chapter 2. As you can see, very interesting
I've seen-
artwork choices there for you, Chad.
Who
I've
cares about
seen
investigating
things.
murders? We need to investigate what happened to Sheriff Hemlock.
I think we've got a changeling,
seen
guys. I don't know.
Murders are,
Changeling?
I've seen things.
you know, stab someone, there's a murder. Easy.
It's totally not the sheriff.
Ah.
He's the same happy guy that we've seen for a while.
Maybe he just tanned. He just tanned a lot, okay?
He just the sheriff just changes appearances and everybody just goes
No,
on as normal.
maybe
like,
he
oh,
has-
the sheriff
Yeah.
doing it again.
Maybe
Maybe
Have you
he
ever heard of an
has a
actor
cap.
swap?
Maybe he
Maybe
has
he
a
just-
cap of many guises, and he routinely alters his appearance because fuck you. I'm the sheriff. You can't make me.
Maybe
No.
he just changes his appearance slightly every day, and you just never noticed.
With
Dude, we actually
We've been
did
gone for
get
like a week, right?
we-
So
with
got
the
a
alter
letter-
self spell, anyone could look like anything.
we got a letter from the studio. We weren't ethnic enough, so we had to go over and recast him.
oh my gosh.
I don't know what you mean. We have,
You and I are both black. Well, you're kind of purplish. I'm
I don't
black.
think that's how that works.
Then we got a green dude over there, and then at least three of us have pointy ears.
Hi,
Four?
YouTube. How's it
Orcs
going?
being green.
Yeah, hi
Hey,
YouTube. Yeah, let's
Hi.
not get us in trouble with YouTube overlords.
I
Thank
like
you.
of all the things that we said, that was the one where everyone's like, "Oh dear."
Anyway, you can fill in the blanks of which Sheriff Hemlock has come to visit you today. I don't really.
That's so ominous.
I'm going to mentally go over and think it's both of those two melded together in a weird monstrosity.
Maybe there are two sheriffs and they're married and it's a gay couple and one of them's a black guy. Did you ever
There
think
we
about
are.
that?
That's
Oh my
diverse
gosh,
enough.
Mr. and Mr.
That's-
Hemlock.
That is that is now
the most
canon.
reasonable explanation.
That is now canon, and they're both the sheriff for
That
some
mis-
reason.
Yep. Mr. and Mr. Hemlock.
If they didn't take turns as the sheriff, it would cause marital strife.
There's one
Mhm.
way to make it work.
They're switches, that's why.
One's a top and the other's a power bottle.
There we have it. You
Alrighty,
solved
anyway.
another mystery solved, Master.
Anyway,
Absolutely.
yes.
My work here is done.
God damn it. Well, anyway, one of these.
What is?
Anyway, Sheriff Hemlock, whichever one you prefer, comes up to you. And
I love your
there's a
bullhead
bit-
and your chainmail.
No. Wait. If you look at them a certain way, it changes to the other guy.
Yeah, it's like one of those
Like those phones
holographic
that change color.
images. It's like one of those holographic like trading card images where you turn it slightly.
Oh no! What if half of him is the one and the other half is the other? So it depends on which side you're looking at.
Or
He's like
it's,
Two-Face.
or it's one of those optical illusions, like the stupid dress or whatever.
Oh god. I see a slightly tan man. I see a big black guy.
It's a blue dress.
It's a gold dress.
Bo!
We're retarded.
Hello, Sheriff. How can we help you today?
I have this petition for you to sign. We're trying to legalize gay marriage at Sandpoint.
Oh,
How's the mister
that's-
doing?
I appreciate you coming in here asking about this, Sheriff, but we'll take care of it later. Is there anything
All right.
else that's bothering you today?
Put a rain check on that.
He looks a little slightly dejected. All right, this is of course not. All right. Anyway,
It's canon
oh,
now.
fucking shit. That's a speech. Okay. First, let me thank you again for all the work you've done for Sandpoint. It's fortunate that you've proven yourselves capable because we've had a problem that I think you could help us with.
Wait, where is he? Is he just
Are you drunk?
He's just there.
okay?
I'm not adding every goddamn token on the
My
screen
strict
all the
eyes
time.
don't see him, but I hear him, so okay.
Wow, you don't see gay people? That's kind of ruined their road.
Eloin is cautiously looking around, trying to.
You know what? It's right there. Do you see him? Do you see him now? Is he visible to you now,
My
Ro?
eye sockets, my eyes do not move in their sockets. I have to turn my head around, the whole head around. So excuse me while I do that.
Must have been the wind.
Oh, there he is.
I see Frosty. Frosty, I appreciate your concern, but this was never monetized. What the fuck are you talking about? All
We
right.
do this for the fun of it, motherfucker.
I in fact do. Anyway, what the fuck
think-
was it?
I think Rob operates at a loss.
I do actually. quite a big loss actually. Because of Syrinscape.
Well, it's 3 hours you're never gonna get back of your life.
That's really depressing. Don't say
That's,
that.
it's kind of rude actually. Jesus
Everyone's
Christ.
here voluntarily, I think.
I would hope so.
So, any backroom threats? You better be in this game.
Better be in this game. God damn it, I swear to God.
Sorry, didn't mean for it to come out that mean. I'm happy to be here.
Yes, happy to be here.
Happy
What
to
the fuck
be
was
here.
I?
Okay, speech.
Where was I?
He's glad that we have
He's like,
proven
yeah,
so
I'm
helpful.
yes, I'm trying to find where I was in the speech. Go back. A problem that I wish I didn't have to involve anyone with, but one that needs dealing with now before the situation grows worse. Put simply, we have a murderer in our midst. One who I fear has only begun his work.
Oh my god.
I'm
Some of
imagining
you
Asmund
doubtless
actually interrupting him by saying dun dun dun.
Well, she doesn't see him, so I mean, I guess maybe she can't hear him either. Simply, one who I fear has only begun his work. Some of you doubtless remember the late unpleasantness, how this town nearly tore itself apart, and fear as the chopper slayings went on unanswered. And even though that was like briefly mentioned in the thing, there was never anything about it, so just pretend that you heard about it.
I do remember
But
hearing
it never
Of
came
course
up
I
at all in the campaign.
Of course I recall that.
I heard it while talking to a man called Paizo.
Oh yeah, you know his other other Mr. Paizo.
I'm afraid we might have something similar brewing now. Last night, a murderer struck at the sawmill. There were 2 victims in there. It's a pretty gruesome sight. Bodies were discovered by one of the mill workers, a man named Ivor Thorne. And by the time my men and I arrived on the scene, a crowd of curious gawkers had already sprung up. I've got men stationed there now, keeping the mill locked down. But the thing that bothers me is the fact that that there were 2 dead bodies. It's the fact that this is actually the second set of murders we've had in the last few days. I've come to you for help in the matter. They're good, but they're also greed. They're barely able to handle themselves against the goblins. What we're facing now is far worse than goblins. I need your help, but I'm afraid you'll need the help too. For you see, we had another murder last night. I fear your friend, Frederick, I think his name was found behind the glassworks.
What?
His throat slit open, and I thought that perhaps you would want to come and collect his effects.
Oh no
Yeah.
no. Yes,
mean,
yes.
that's
Take us to
bad,
him.
Yes, please.
Does anyone know what Frederick was doing last night? Get off me.
No.
I don't remember anything after we were at the bar.
I
What
told
would
you
he
not
want
to drink
behind
all
the
that.
glassworks?
Whatever.
Brega-
Cactus juice.
Brega tries to maintain composure as Asher and Lawrence are playing tag. As yes, please take us to him.
Yes.
F's for Frederick. Yes, F's for Frederick in the chat. Everyone.
F's for Frederick, everyone.
Frederick. Look, he's right there.
Oh, he's talking with
dead.
he's talking with Sebastian.
Sometimes
dead
you
in
can still see his
Minnesota.
face.
I didn't think it just leave
Oh,
the
wait,
body
I'm sorry.
on
Hold
the
on. There you go.
screen,
I'm sorry.
A very emotional moment.
In the arms of the age.
I'm sorry, are we collecting? Are we fundraising for an animal shelter now?
No, but if you would like to donate to
It's what
Sgt
animals
Herbs'
is they stare into
fundraiser,
your
it's still
soul.
going on.
Sorry.
The link
Yeah.
is in the description
Check out that link. Go help that boy.
if you would like to help. But anyway, I'm gonna add now Frederick's loot to the thing, and he did have a ring of protection.
Yeah, I think that's already spoken for.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Wait, does the ring of
I just put
protection is
all of
Sorry.
his loot in dilutes, and you can wobble over.
I'm taking his clothes.
So the ring of protection, is it the same as the cloak of resistance?
No.
Okay.
So Ring of Protection is +1 AC deflection bonus. Cloak of Resistance is +1 resistance bonus to saving throws, and Amulet of Natural Armor is +1 AC bonus. It's a natural armor enhancement bonus.
Huh.
And I think it was Theros that wants the Ring of Protection, or asked to have it.
Yes.
It needs a ring of protection for Elowen's credit score, as we've now learned.
Yes, we have now learned this. This is true.
All right. So it's gonna be a bunch of
Baxter just got magically heavier all of a sudden.
Oh no.
what happened?
Baxter was all of a sudden more burdened.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
I can handle it.
Because you added the loot to him.
This really touching, sad scene of us saying goodbye to our dear traveling
Yes.
companion, Frederick. Baxter just busts in and drops the chest so we can just rip all his clothes off and then throw it into the chest.
Hey, you're the one ripping clothes off.
I'm not touching anything.
Uh,
That's what
no,
Baxter's
well,
for.
But I'd just like
Masters,
to.
are,
Okay.
yeah. Master, is it really wise to be doing this out in the daylight? I think the daywalkers don't appreciate that.
Daywalker.
Did you suddenly
I
turn
just-
into a vampire?
I just fly away.
Alright, let's get to the story.
Anyway, I'll
I
just
just
say
flew
that the
away.
reason Frederick's dead is because I did offer to make him a villain, and you all said no. So
We
I
wanted
don't
to
remember
stop.
saying no.
Oh,
I would have
Yeah.
loved for him to be a villain too.
I offered, and y'all said no.
I remember it being a bit of a mixed bag, but yes, I
Yeah.
remember you offering. If he becomes a
So-
villain, it'd be harder to loot his body. I mean, this is clearly more appropriate.
Maybe he has some evil twin.
Loot him as a
No.
friend instead of a villain. An enemy.
Anyway,
A villain is just
This
a
was the
loot
body we
that
were
you
meant to
haven't killed
find.
yet.
it's a body you haven't looted yet. Yes.
Oh.
All right.
Alright.
So there'll be some theater of the mind today.
Oh no.
As we explore the murders, because 99% of this chapter doesn't have a map.
Wow.
Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
boy.
So yeah,
Wow, this was
Alright.
a well thought out module.
oh, it's super
yeah,
great.
and enjoy Sandpoint, everybody, because we're going to be here for a little while.
So before you race off to investigate anything,
Asher, where are
Mr. Hemlock, whichever one you
Asher.
prefer, are you done? You prefer your cat? Your cat's not here.
I'm looking for
Yeah.
Asher.
Oh, your cat's not here. So-
I know. I'm looking for.
He's with Baxter.
Oh, okay. What
I-
happened to the other cat?
He's still
the
in the bag.
Minnesota's bag.
Okay.
Meow.
Same
Meow.
place it's been for like a month.
No.
Oh no!
So, you know, just take
Yeah.
that as you will. So Sheriff Hemlock, so will you help me with this, or
Absolutely.
Yes, of course.
that's
I have a
so
cat.
He deputizes you all
Yay.
flamboyantly.
Oh.
He says, "And if you need any assistance at all, you just come to me for help." And then he provides you with a list of leads.
All right.
The
girl.
Sandpoint lumber mill is one. It's the most recent
write
of the
this
murders, like you
down.
mentioned.
Hey, what happened to Elf Girl?
I don't know. She
Um,
fucked off somewhere.
Laylu.
She
Okay.
fucked off somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, we've lost. She seemed to be very eager to actually get away from us. I don't understand why.
We did that dungeon perfectly. She must have been impressed.
She was so impressed she fled at the first opportunity.
Absolutely.
she was very impressed by our swimming abilities.
She was very intimidated and thought that we were too effective for her to keep up with.
They were too cool.
Too cool for
Huh.
school.
Anyway, tells you about of course, the lumber mill, and tells you he interrogated Ebor Thorne, was a man who discovered the bodies, and doesn't suspect the frightened miller knows too much.
Us.
there's a vendor, merchant. Is the sheriff's only suspect, although the sheriff's fairly certain Ven is innocent, that the murders were committed by someone else.
Yeah.
First murders, 3 con men from the town of Galduria, whatever the fuck that is, were found murdered in an abandoned barn south of town a few days ago. Their bodyguard survived the assault but has gone insane. Is being kept in a nearby sanatorium. And there's a rune. The star carved into Harker's chest certainly has significance to the killer, but Hemlock's at a loss as to what it means. I
Who's
can't
Harker?
possibly imagine. I don't know.
Is Harker one of the con men?
An expert on runes could be consulted, but let's see. Does it mention Harker?
Who
think
was
it
that
did.
rune etched into?
A man named Harker?
Who may or may not be one of the 3 con men that was murdered south of town.
Sure. Wait a minute. Do I have to look at the master sheet that listed all the many fucking populace that are in this town?
I'm looking.
You have a sheet? Yeah. Look.
Given a little image of, like, there's so and so many half orcs in town, and here they are, and
So many half orcs and 1 Harker.
well, there was 1 Harker. Now there are 0 Harkers.
Yeah, I think it's just one of the people at the mill. It doesn't
Oh.
actually say specifically. And he said, Hemlock also says, also I found this note. He says, I think it's addressed to one of you. And it has Lawrence's name written on it.
Oh no!
So Vin is the
Oh, yes.
the general store merchant. Is that correct? And the suspect?
Yes, the suspect is
yeah.
a vendor merchant.
Yeah, that's the merchant that hates Lawrence.
No, the general store guy hates me.
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
Vin
that's
Vendor.
him?
That's him.
That's
Yes,
Vin
same
Vendor.
guy.
Oh no! I'm totally going to frame him.
Father of
Yeah,
the
Braga
buxom
just
lady.
looks. Yeah.
Where have you been at night, Lawrence?
I don't tell you. I
Ma-
don't know
Anyway,
about your
the-
late night activities.
The
That's
note
about mine.
reads, it has your name on it. It says, "We have spoken of this before, my master. Now it begins. Join the pack, and it will end." Don't ask. I didn't write this.
Don't.
Could have improved on punctuation.
Join the pack. And
My
it might
master.
end. Was that?
It says, "We've spoken of this before, my master. Now it begins. Join the pack, and it will end."
Does this
I will
look like
copy it, but
it's-
in Discord.
does
Thank
it
you.
look
Got it.
like a riddle or a secret code message?
It's
Pack
just
is
written in blood
capitalized.
on parchment.
Written in as it is. As this routine.
Amateur.
Like you have to mix the
Master,
blood with ink, or else you just don't get very good,
Hmm.
writing.
I'm not
Quality.
gonna ask why you know this.
Well,
Baxter.
that's good.
Baxter takes a close look and is like, "I didn't write that, Master. I usually tell you everything you need to know."
And you usually use a pen when you write in blood. This is not.
Yeah, how often does Baxter write in blood?
Whenever
He has a
Master makes
special
me
pen just for
write
that.
my error, he does have a special. He does have a special quill.
Oh my gosh, that
Do I
quill? Is it the quill I'm thinking of?
I can't imagine Lawrence paying for ink.
Ooh. That
Nope.
that one that certain quill does not need ink.
Right.
And it's unusually sharp.
So,
But
is there any
no.
sort of intelligence check I can make with this note?
Oh, yeah, can we? We have a linguistics expert. Is
I
there
am a
anything we can
Uh,
linguistize?
I mean, I have a +4 in linguistics. That's what I got.
I got a
Well.
+9.
Weren't you special?
I am an investigator.
let's see.
Wanna know?
It doesn't say. So
Oh, I I forgot to put more things in skills. Hold on while you're
Alright.
doing that.
It does not seem to have any hidden meanings. It's means exactly what it says. And Sheriff Hemlock's like, even though it has your name on it, don't worry. I don't think that you are one of the suspects. I fear, however, it might be some sort of warning.
Thank God, everyone else goes over to assumes I'm an asshole.
Well, you just have that
Those
kind of
Oscar
vibe,
boys
you know.
offering to play if we need a replacement. We don't need a
Hey!
replacement, but hey, you know what? I'm not opposed
I'd
personally.
love to play with you.
I'm not inherently
Indeed.
opposed. But that would put
Just
us back
a lot
up
of
to
people in
7,
the
which
party.
we have 6. So that would be a
Mm.
group decision.
I'd be
But we will
cool.
discuss
Okay.
that. We'll worry about that later. Oh my god.
Discord shit the
Okay.
bed,
Who-
or my internet shit the bed, more likely.
What happened?
You heard it here first.
No more-
So
no more
makes a
internet-
mess in his bed at night.
No, the
No,
internet.
No more internet
It was
issues.
The internet shitting the bed, not me.
Sorry, your internet's going out really bad. I can't quite understand you.
I can hear you fine.
Sounds like I hear you fine as well, Hasso.
Does it sound like someone shitting the bed?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
It sounds
does.
like shit.
Uh-huh. Anyway, as I was saying, that's very suspicious that you don't find Lawrence suspicious. He's pretty much always the root cause of everything.
What?
It's
Take
true.
that back, orc.
We really need to put a leash on him.
What do I look like, a simp?
Yep.
Mm,
Nope.
I have a map for this. Where the fuck did it go?
Anyways, I need to go over and figure out why did they write me.
We should probably investigate the bodies.
Well, who's the pack? It's capitalized, so it's some sort of.
We
group exercise.
we should all go into different directions.
We need to
Well,
split
did you
up.
actually check it? Did you check the note?
I don't. I think it's a Paizo thing where we're doing something smart and Paizo didn't think about it.
What?
I don't think
Oh,
there's anything we can do with the note, but I will try to do a linguistics check.
There's nothing about that. I just told you there's nothing about the note.
Nope,
Okay.
it's just a cryptic ass note.
Mm.
The game's afoot, Trebek. I mean, Lawrence.
Suck it, Trebek.
So
Anyway.
they found Frederick behind the glassworks.
We'll start
Yes.
there.
And the other place is over down here. So Sawmill is
Well-
25 on the map.
If we have, did we go get to his body? So his body's with us
Yes,
right
we already did that.
All right. So can we investigate the body to see how he died?
His throat was slit.
All right. Can we investigate other things with his body? Does he have things to hint at who his assailant was? Was it tall? Was it short?
Nope.
I can't see
It's just
outside
for
this.
it's just for flavor. I
Damn
had
it.
to give your characters a reason to suspect that you might be on the list of people to kill.
Well,
there, that's the-
obviously someone's
have-
dead.
Enjoy
Okay.
it. Have your mystery.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So Frederick didn't
Thank-
like replace somebody else in the.
No, not at all.
All right.
I
Okay.
just, y'all needed his gear, and I
Yep.
needed a way to get him to leave, and y'all didn't want me to turn him into a bad guy, so I was
I
like, all
thought
right,
you
well, I
meant
guess
it
he'll be
as a
dead.
joke.
No.
I'd rather
Alright.
him be evil
Um,
than dead. But okay.
Well, it's a bit late for that.
Rather be.
He's too late. Fair enough. All right.
Anyway, 25 down here is the song. If y'all want to go.
Okay.
Do we want to go to the
um,
glassworks first or the lumber mill?
Oh, I think that we have established that there's nothing to find at the glassworks.
Yes.
So
All
let's-
right, we will. Do you want to go to the lumber mill or do we want to talk to a crazy man?
Well, let's
Then you
Maybe-
can go talk to the crazy man. That is another option.
maybe if we look at the lumber mill, we can have more questions to ask the crazy man.
Well, the crazy man was found by a barn.
And
It
Yeah,
wasn't the
no.
lumber mill, but let's go.
Oh, that's
to the London.
That's true. The crazy man was with the three con
Bodyguard.
men that were murdered by the
In the abandoned barn.
barn.
Yes.
Yes,
And
while
now
all
he
of
is,
you were.
And that
now
was
he's
how long ago was that?
Few days.
A few days. So I'm sure they've cordoned off the crime scene.
Yeah,
Right.
they've handled that. All right,
Well, you
that's
guys
25 on
I
this
went
map.
over and started up paper
What's
notes.
that?
22. Oh, there's 25.
Uh,
And like 22, 23, 24, 27.
27.
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
find
it's
an
a little
address.
weird how the way we've got this set up.
It's like it's left to right mostly, but my eyeballs are all crappy.
All right.
something.
All right. Yeah, that's not information you need to know. That is not information you need to know either. If you'd like to roll a knowledge check, you may. For
What sort of
the
knowledge
mill,
check?
local
What kind of knowledge?
Local.
knowledge.
Play sad.
I know nothing of localities.
I live
Frederick
in
was good
I
at
don't know
knowing
anything.
things about the locals. He grew up around here.
Nice.
Wow, Kyo knows a
Okay,
lot.
I don't need to do that then.
Kyo, you know that the mill was working last night. That the two millers, Parker and Thorne, often worked late into the night, which had become a bone of contention around the town because it's noisy as hell. And
Sounds romantic.
the log splitter often kept people awake at night. And yeah. Oh, and I think I mentioned it, but I forgot the sheriff has deputized you, so you're allowed to go.
Yes, you mentioned that.
Investigate. You're allowed to walk around the crime scene, which there's no map for. That's very
Well,
strangely constructed, and I'm trying to. All right, so the
I'm
timber
looking
pier.
around the
Can we
scene.
do
Timber is
like
delivered
a-
to the mirror, to the pier, or via a pier.
Okay, I looked
that-
around.
Great. I'm trying to read something. Thank you. Please stop. As you can see, it's delivered down by the river, and it gets caught, I guess, in this thing here with this pier. You may. What the fuck is a spot check? I guess roll perception if you want.
Spot would be perception. Spot is from 3.5.
And you may also roll survival. Survival check,
Alrighty.
perception check.
I can survive and perceive. Can we?
Why are we surviving?
My God.
Survival
Damn,
is like
Carson.
Survival
tracking.
check.
I mean, okay, well, I'm gonna die anyway, so
What?
I don't have anything in survival.
Oh
I
no.
died.
Anyway.
No surviving for you.
Anyway, see, with the spot check, quote unquote, you investigate the pier, reveal a set of muddy footprints that leads from one end of the pier up to the mill itself. And with the survival check made, you're able to reveal that the barefoot human clambered up from the mud under the pier, crossed over the mill, and then scaled the wall to an upper floor window. If you would like to
Wow.
role play finding this out, you may, but
Hey. Well, okay. I couldn't see the footprints, but I do see them on the wall, definitely. They lead up to this window. I'm flying in the air pointing at it. They lead up to this window.
Did you say it was a
Asher.
human
Well,
footprints?
Humanoid footprint.
humanoid.
Humanoid.
It says human, but you know.
Well, humanoid is
Wasn't
very
me.
broad
they
compared
were
to human.
they were very good.
Very average feet.
So
Literally
probably
good
not
manners for
a
sex.
Good
halfling.
detail.
It looks like they were barefoot, and
It looks
they climbed, or I suppose they're decent at climbing to be able to have been able to get up that far.
It's not that far.
I'm going to go into the mill and see if those footprints are just
Okay.
regular footprints. Like, do we see them inside of the mill?
Well, you see him clamber in through a window of the top. But if you go into the mill interior is coated with sawdust, strewn with footprints and splashes of blood. You may roll survival again.
Homie.
Now, this is actually a little more important of a check.
Well,
Thank
I'll probably
God,
roll
we
very
should
poorly
roll
on it then.
really good rolls.
Yep, I rolled poorly.
I rolled something.
Well, that just reveals the obvious. That a desperate struggle took place here several hours ago. Does not
That is
reveal any more information.
20, even for a 20.
Yes. But Harker's
All right.
body, Katrine's body, you do find the bodies, a suspicious axe, and a lingering stench of rotten flesh comprise basically all that you find here.
Oh, the axe is
boop-a-doop-a-doo.
there.
Yeah, the murder weapon's there, apparently.
All right. Can I investigate the murder weapon and see if it reminds me of anything?
Yes, you can.
All right. What do I roll to investigate murder?
So, first thing I need you to do
Oh no.
is roll a fortitude check.
It's cursed as fuck, isn't it?
Is that for all of us to roll or just
Nope,
Lauren?
she's nope, Lawrence. Lawrence, roll a
God
fortitude.
damn it! Fuck you, dice! Natural
Oh,
20!
nice.
My God. So it is a hand axe. A hand axe is bedded in the floor near the log splitter, as if it has been dropped there. The handle is covered with bloody finger marks. But you can do perception, if you would like.
Absolutely. Alright, it takes me a little bit of a moment. Hold on.
Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah.
My skills are fucking insane.
You can add
Just
a
look at it.
1d6 to it if you want. if
I
you're
I can
feeling
also add a
spicy.
1d6 just to go for really
That's
boring
not
all
necessary.
day. Alright.
You were able to, for some reason, you're able to tell that the fingerprints were left by Katrine, who was one of the dead people.
What?
Don't know. I don't know.
So one of the
Oh.
three murdered
Yeah.
people left the fingerprints on the axe.
For some
So were
reason, you're able
were
to
the
figure this
fingerprints
out.
left like in a way that it looked like they're gripping from the business end? Like
It just says it's covered in
Kinda.
bloody fingerprints. And
It hints that one of the
well, it was a struggle, certainly.
there's
so
a struggle,
maybe.
but
so like he could have grabbed it after he got
hit,
attacked.
Well, potentially, yeah.
or
Let's
he could
see.
have gotten mind possessed and attacked someone. I
That
only
could be
brought
as
that
well.
up because of the fortitude save I just had to do.
Well, we'll get to that. A close examination of the head reveals two things of note. First, the smears of what look like rotten flesh and fragments of bone are caked on its blade. Second, rotten meat strong is strong on it. And if anyone would like to roll a knowledge religion, you can.
Sure.
Frederick was good at knowledge religion.
Frederick. Oh.
We may have severe gaps in our knowledge at this point.
Anyone else?
Well,
I
I'm not
I'm
trained.
gonna
in that.
regret this.
I
You can't roll.
only,
without
I am
being
only
trained
good
in
at
Oh,
it.
no.
survival.
Yes, you are.
Oh no.
Yes, you
Are
are.
you even trained in religion?
No,
No,
it doesn't
but-
look like it. You can't do an
can't roll it,
untrained
you
knowledge check.
can't.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
That's illegal.
Oh, so
You're very
that-
unlucky.
well,
That would have been a net one, but it doesn't count because you can't roll it. All right, so you don't learn anything. Excuse me. I don't think any of you have.
Why is it not going away?
I don't think any of you have dealt with this before.
this is very, very awkward.
What is this?
Well,
What is-
the specific smell it is. Like if you had dealt with what kind of smell it is before, you would automatically know. But I don't think any of you.
So it seems like Katrine hit some sort of decaying corpse with his axe.
That does sound about right.
That
So it's
does seem to be
actually,
what happened.
Since you wanted
there a
to
reason I can't move?
investigate the axe head first, we did skip over how the people are dead in the room. And
That
poor
might have been a good
Katrine,
thing to start with.
Well, you wanted to investigate the exit, and I said yes, of course. All right. So if you look at Katrine's body, poor Katrine, she died by being pushed into the log splitter, and her mangled, ruined remains lie on the mill floor, and blood-stained heaps
Ooh.
among the firewood. Pale face and
Ow.
obviously upset guard stands at attention nearby. Log splitter itself is powered by a water wheel and consists of a chute in the floor, while rotating saw blades cut the logs they're fed into. And while they're there's nothing like you're able to really search in Katrine's remains. It's a pretty deadly way to go. Like, I mean, you get mangled up into a machine. I mean, you're
So is the
fucking eviscerated.
log splitter still running right now, or does something have to turn it on?
I think they put the
I'm
stopper
sure-
on the wheel.
I'm sure there's like a stopper. Yeah.
So someone had to activate the water mill.
Well, they were. If you
Yeah.
remember, Braga said they were working last night.
They work late, pissing everyone off.
Yeah, they worked
So they
late
were-
last night.
Yeah, so they were working, and they were
That's kinda
probably
rude.
on when the murderer
Ooh.
came in.
Working hard or playing hard.
Working
Oh,
hard or
yes,
hardly
indeed.
working.
Well, I know this is going to be a close casket. What's the next one? sir?
It's a casket. It's gonna be a bag.
Yeah.
That Harker's body has been horribly desecrated. The poor man has been affixed to the wall by several hooks normally used to hang machinery. The body is mutilated, the face carved away, and the lower jaw missing entirely. His bare chest is defaced as
Man.
well, bearing a strange rune in the shape of a 7-pointed star. This rune is the same rune that you have on the Sahedron medallions. I want to
Yeah,
tuck
yeah,
those away.
Brego.
And
I tucked that
your
behind
shirt.
my shirt.
Yeah, Brega looks down and just like, all right, tuck this away inside. Oh boy.
So these medallions seem handy, but maybe we don't let other people know we have them.
Yeah, I agree.
Dude, the spoilers on the medallions tell you what's happening.
Well, that would be spoilers.
Well,
The
he's...
medallion.
Go
What?
ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say the medallion just says "Get wrecked, noob."
Yes, of
Alright.
course.
All right, so I guess do we outside of the Sahedron medallions do we recognize the symbol?
If you would like to do a knowledge arcana or history check, you might learn something.
I am not capable of that, but somebody probably is.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Lawrence does not know.
Knowledge Arcana.
Hold on.
Lawrence still does not know.
Womp womp.
24?
Braga does not know.
24 doesn't
Ooh.
let me know?
It's a 30.
Fuck, man.
Wow.
How the fuck is anyone gonna make a fucking 30 DC knowledge check at level
Frederick
4?
would.
Fucking, I don't know. It's just what it is. And if anybody would like
Yeah.
to examine the body further, it is a heal check.
Heal check. I know how
Heal
to heal
check.
things.
Alright.
I know how to heal.
Do we
I
want to
just
go
down potions.
sequentially,
That's what I
maybe?
do when I heal.
Oh shit, I suck.
Hey, well, you know what? Theros, that is enough. What do you know? Closer examination of the body reveals the presence of several additional wounds. Unlike the deeper slashes in the body, these smaller gashes seem to have been made by a claw. 5-finger, human-sized hand claw. Specifically,
claw.
I don't look. I'm just.
If your claws are on your feet, they're called talons.
Just look, just don't worry about it.
This person seems to be clawed by hands.
The
Well,
rotten scent
Be
seems
right
to be
back.
stronger around these wounds. The body is only recognizable as Harker's by a faded tattoo of a raven across his lower abdomen. He's got a tramp stamp.
Wonderful.
well,
With
on the
his,
front, though.
Yes. Well, I'm not going to get into it. Don't worry about it.
For the
So
best.
it seems like there must be some sort of undead creature clawing things and going about in the river.
Let's not be too hasty. I'm going to go over and copy down the image that's been carved into his chest. So we can go talk to a rune expert.
Okay.
And what about the third victim?
No, just two in the middle.
Oh.
They were found by the third guy, Iberthorn. That's the guy that the sheriff interrogated.
Oh, okay, yeah, he interrogated him, and there were 3 victims in the first scene, which is not this scene, and that's the barn.
Yes, and that's the one where the person who went crazy, is attached to.
And understand why the sheriff was a little stumped. This is, and Braga kind of realizes what he just said with the one chick who's been stumped by the stumper, and is like, oh boy,
This
That's,
is a
uh,
horrifying scene.
Quite the gallows humor.
Braga, you make the best jokes.
Jesus
I'm glad
Christ.
you enjoyed it.
Well-
All right. It definitely seems like there might be something occult going on here.
If there was a rotting corpse that clawed them, that seems to imply that it was some sort of undead creature.
I don't know, it's a corpse, so I went over and did it. You're jumping to conclusions.
Well, we smelled rotten meat. What are there a lot of living things that have rotten meat?
I have 2 bodies on the floor that are currently rotting.
They're not living, though, are they?
I don't know, this might be the player fucking up. Like, when you were mentioning rotting meat, I'm like, oh, because they're
They
dead
gave y'all,
bodies.
that's why they gave y'all
No.
the check, and y'all failed the check. So you're allowed to speculate as much as you want.
I'm
I'm
just
speculating
saying there's-
incorrectly. Let me
There's a
continue to
smell
do
of
so.
rotting meat on the hand axe. We found the handprints of Katrine on the hand axe. It seems like Katrine hit some sort of rotting corpse with the hand axe, and probably that would be because the rotting corpse was trying to claw her to death.
I was going to think this was going to be a much more devious investigation, but then it's Paizo, so.
You really don't like this
well,
Paizo guy very
yes.
much.
It'd have to be. It could be some sort of intelligent creature that that what reason would an unintelligent undead creature have to carve symbols in these men and put them up on the wall and all those sorts of things? So either the
Well, how accurately are the symbols carved? Because, I could tell a certain finesse or not. If it's
Also,
a
so,
claw,
so
though, it wouldn't be done very well.
somebody could have came across the body and done this post. Although I suppose the because the carved things don't smell the same as the superficial wounds.
Oh, is that something we can check with like a heal check if the carving was done with claws?
I think he said that the carving wasn't
doesn't-
done with claws.
It doesn't specify, but it just says that the other wounds, the ones that required the heal check, have the rotting smell. So I'm assuming
Okay.
no.
Probably they don't have
Oh.
them. Okay.
They're probably something done with like a blade of some sort.
Alright.
Somebody might have left this as a message after knowing that this whatever attacked these two went and killed them.
Perhaps. We should talk now. Unless there's anything else we can go over and get from this area, we should go talk to the crazy person and and go check out the barn.
We should check the barn before we talk to the crazy guy.
Yes.
Let me.
I'm still just trying to figure out who would send that letter to Lawrence. That part still confuses me.
I'm very popular.
I mean, you are,
For all the
but
wrong reasons.
Has anyone heard of the pack before?
I don't know. The
I'm-
GM didn't allow us to roll a check.
Damn him.
There wasn't one that said anything about
I
being
know,
allowed to
I'm
roll
just
the
like-
check.
Why give us this letter? I don't understand.
Baxter, why do you keep writing letters?
Actually, hold on.
it's
Well,
usually
let
a
me double check
punishment.
something really quick because I think they might
Okay.
have overlooked something that I just
Oh.
remembered.
This
Let
has
me,
something to do with the letter.
The universe overlooked something. We're in trouble.
Ah,
Oh
shit.
no!
Prepare for a paradigm shift.
If your players went to the mill first, half the town would be dead.
No, it's actually something from last
Yeah.
chapter that
Oh.
I remember, and I'm like, wait a minute. I think they
Are
forgot
we gonna
something.
do a flashback real quick?
We forget something? Never.
No,
Why
not
make
you
half-
all forgot
Never.
something.
Why make half the town dead when you can make half the town undead?
Ooh.
Half alive, half dead. Town
Then-
don't sleep.
Then they're worth more experience points.
Okay.
Yes.
Kill them, bring them back to life, and kill them again.
Well, we could kill them, bring them back to life, and then have them run on hamster wheels to power the town endlessly.
Are you suggesting that we enslave their souls inside rotting husks while using their bodies for cheap energy?
Just
Yes.
about.
Okay. I mean, no, that's bad. This- We're a party of
Good guys.
nominally
Good guys.
do-gooders.
We're
We
good.
just
We're
need-
good people.
We just think
Wait.
bad thoughts. We don't engage in them.
How much do we know as characters about, like,
No.
the Runelords and sin magic?
Very basic information, 'cause I don't know that any of you all have gone and talked to an expert about it.
Okay, because we saw something with, like,
We
the
talked a ghost.
Catacombs of Wrath or something when we were under the town.
Yep, in the
It
journal
was-
it mentioned that there was a rune well down there for Ram. That was remember the journal?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That was the rune well was down there. That was the one that was Wrath, and Nualia's Wrath like helped it flare to life, kind of thing.
Sure.
So I'm looking for something specific.
So, while we're going through this flashback that's going to happen,
Yes.
let's just wait.
So it
until
doesn't
someone else is-
specifically say, but Nualia, when in Magnamar, mentioned the Skinsaw man and the pack. That's part of her little story. They're the ones who helped her kill the dude who knocked her out.
Right.
Oh, so
But
this might be
It
Nothing
doesn't
in these
say it.
murders says anything about Skinsaw.
No,
That's just the
but
name of the chapter.
pack. You were asking if about the pack.
Oh, the pack. Okay,
and
the
that
pack.
would
The
be
pack.
that is a part of her story, and that would be in her journal. So
Oh, so we would know instantly, like, the pack. That's probably the pack, the crazy ass bitch.
yeah, so you would know that
Yes.
they would probably. I mean, they're a group of killers, I guess, or the killers, and that Nualia had them, or they helped Nualia. They're the ones who gave her the Sahedron medallion as well.
And can we do a locals or a religion check to kind of like, okay, what is the pact? Is it like a assassin organization? Is it a religious cult?
They're, as far as I can tell, in Sandpoint, no one would know anything about that. They found Nualia, so that's probably pretty secretive.
Can I do a history check or?
Yeah, there's not going to be any info. Like, there's the only mention that it has in the entire chapter so far is Nualia's thing. So, as far
Alright.
as I know, none of the NPCs know anything about it. So I don't know where you would get any info about them from.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You can, but if you want, you can also interrogate the shopkeeper or the other dude from the mill.
Hey, you could check for hidden rooms or something.
I can, and I think I went over. But I probably would have actually brewed a fuck ton of those. Because it's been
Well,
so
you
fucking
can,
useful.
with alchemy, you can just prepare them on the fly too. If you don't use all your slots at the beginning of the day, it
Oh
takes like
hell
a
yes!
minute.
I didn't know I could do that. All right, I'm gonna do that.
It takes like a minute to make one, to prepare one.
Alright,
Standing in the middle of this gory room, and
Hold on, hold
Mixing
on.
chemicals.
Lawrence got out his,
Lawrence.
my first chemistry set.
Yep. Hold on. Like the whole time,
Lawrence
by
is-
the way. By the way, the
Okay.
whole time Lawrence has not been showing any sickness whatsoever as he's been in this bloody fuck off room.
Oh, yeah, that's because it's just like your family reunions.
Oh, well, only when mother's side of the family comes.
Lawrence, are you
what about
sure
your father's
now's
side of the
time?
family?
I don't have a father.
Well, I don't think that works. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure you had to have a father.
Look, I don't poke into your weird genealogy. You stay out of
What?
mine.
I know exactly who my mom and dad are. Maybe.
I was adopted.
Look,
Master Lawrence
Wow.
is correct. He doesn't have a father.
Dad wasn't around, but I kind of know who he is. Mom told me all about him.
Well, Brago, how did you suddenly start speaking for Baxter? That was weird.
No. No, Master Lawrence is correct. He doesn't have a father. Sorry,
That doesn't-
didn't
I
get
know
the
a thing or
appropriate
two about the
inflection.
birds and the bees, but I don't think that's how it works.
Look, he wasn't around, and my mother apparently got her. I don't know. I didn't ask her. Let me do my chemistry.
Well, while she does her uses baby's first chemistry set. It's been a month, so has anybody done anything interesting in the last month? Lawrence, did you get any letters from your mother inviting you to dinner?
He probably would have gotten some like weird Madden letters from her where it's just like it's a mix of just like, I'm so happy you're okay, I heard what's going, and you will taste delicious later. Anyways, here's some money so you stay safe.
That's right, your mother is super rich, so I wonder how. I wonder if we should have to give Lawrence an allowance.
Hey, Lawrence, can you spread some
Well,
of the love?
We
Your
all know
mother
if
gives
Lawrence
you?
got an allowance, he'd spend it all on frivolities.
That's why he never has the money. He's just always spending it on random shit.
On hookers and blow.
Look, if
And
I
alchemy sets.
Mother
understand
gives-
correctly, Lawrence did want to invest in a portable bathtub.
I did. I actually very much did.
Oh, to have
She
that
bought
much
me a
money.
portable bathtub.
I get myself a mithril
Bathtub
shirt.
really brought the room together.
Hey, can I have 1,100 gold pieces?
Why?
Because I want to get a mithril shirt. Better armor.
We'll see after this investigation.
Okay.
That's
we'll
usually how
also see
Master Lawrence says no.
Same when he ever asks for a pay raise. But,
Or you
Well-
could buy it and then give it to me, so there's that too.
well, there is that, but
Maybe-
everyone charges me more for some reason.
Maybe
Actually-
you could have a timeshare.
Time share.
I'm sure.
Anyways, what did everyone else do? Lawrence got
I
letters
know
and
what
he was...
I know what Theros did. He got caught up in apparently in a druidic pyramid scheme.
My credit is in the gutter.
No!
He just has Eloin cosign on all of his loans from now on.
All I need is 5 more druids to go over and sign up.
No. Now it's a
Guys.
druid pyramid scheme.
Guys, do you know any druids other than me?
I thought you guys were all supposed to be like,
Y'all are gonna be in the middle of combat. Be like,
don't you have like a grove you can go to?
They're gonna be in the middle of combat. And there's gonna be like, did you please sign up for this? Then I get interested in this.
An enemy druid!
Nice.
Okay, if they sign up and then they die a few seconds later, they still signed up.
Gotta meet
true.
my mission. But yeah, he would have gotten a letter and he would have tried to get the general store manager to not be a dick to him.
I counted it at every turn.
It's a
all
shame.
order.
It was
that
fun.
It's a shame that didn't work.
Nope.
So anyway, what would you all like to do next? Again, like I said, you can interrogate the other guy. You can interrogate the shop owner.
Let's go to the. Can we go to the barn, or is that not an allowed area?
Doo.
Could I get swimming lessons?
Ironically, the barn's not mentioned too much. Seem to be.
Do I actually have to use a potion?
You
to
actually
find the
cannot go to the barn, but you can investigate like the people.
The what?
the stable?
The people.
The people.
Oh.
Yes, the dead
That's
people and the
weird.
crazy guy.
Also during the downtime, Carcer would have traveled to Magnamar to acquire glorious Nippon steel folded 1,000 times.
Yes, you have a new Nodachi, and Aspen has a Wakizashi.
Aspen.
Oh, I already
yeah,
had a
Nice.
Wakizashi.
yeah, she
It
had
just sparkles now.
Oh,
starting out.
fine then.
Can
the,
I?
the party is getting weebier as we move along. Oh no.
Oh yeah. Somehow we'll find out we're all related somehow.
Hmm.
Can Lawrence have loaned his sword cane? So to Carcer. So to get +1 to his sword cane. Have that
All
done?
right. I took your sword cane with me to Magnamar to find an enchanter to give it a +1 bonus.
I mean,
if
you could
didn't want
probably. I'm sure you could have got it enchanted in Sandpoint, but I just the item specifically, I think it'd be a little too exotic for a tiny town in the middle of nowhere.
No, but
Well,
this
you know,
actually
it is a
explains
port
what I was
town.
doing.
There's a lot
This
of stuff that
act-
passes through here because it's a port town.
Oh, there's that. But that will explain what he was doing. He gave Carcer his sword cane and then just kind of huddled in a corner because he didn't have his emotional support cane.
Okay.
emotional support cane.
Yeah, and while that was happening, Asher was happily bouncing in your mind palace.
I can't keep it out even less now.
Because the cane was gone.
Because the cane's gone.
Was even more fun.
It's okay, Master Lawrence. Here, have your favorite cocoa.
It's not the same! I throw it against the room.
Jesus Christ. I just want to point out
Oh,
you're doing
you're-
this all where there's like dead bodies and shit.
Well, look, you asked us what we did during the month of downtime.
I asked you what you did, but I didn't ask you to
Rob,
throw
I
things
DM'd
across
you.
the room.
I think this all happened in flashback.
This is
Yeah,
all in
yeah,
flashback.
we're in
I'm perfectly
flashback.
together now.
Sure you are, sure.
We wouldn't contaminate the crime scene with delicious cocoa.
Sure you wouldn't, sure you wouldn't.
Or long stories about pyramid schemes.
Well, so we can
Meanwhile, the
investigate
pres-
the other victims, but not the barn in which they were victimized.
Yep.
There's nothing
This-
in the sheet about the barn, so...
Well,
It
that could have
seems
been
it seems weird
footprints,
not. It
or-
seems weird not to go to the scene of the crime, but
I think this Hemlock guy might not know a whole lot about crime scene contamination.
Let me...
maybe the other Hemlock knew better.
Are you saying
have
that they
to say,
replaced
this is-
Hemlock with a less competent sheriff that is a black man?
Oh, I think we'd best be
Excuse
careful
me?
before saying such a thing. Nothing, Sheriff. Nothing. I don't know why you would think we said anything like that.
He did casually deputize
how are
a bunch
you?
of people. Saw him
Yes,
do it.
thank you again. By the way,
Holy shit.
the rainbow-colored badges are very fashionable, I might add.
Eloin doesn't look at Brega anymore ever.
Eloin's sweating.
All right. Well, I guess we
Oh,
examine
goddamn.
these.
Alrighty.
Alright, again,
examine
I'll
these
get
corpses.
what you could do. You can interrogate the other mill dude, you can interrogate the vendor, or
Well,
you could
the
go
bodyguard.
to the other bodyguard place, and like I said, the other body is the first murder.
I want to interrogate the vendor. I don't know about you.
Maybe somebody else should interrogate the vendor. Brega.
I can certainly talk to him. Yeah, yes, I haven't met him, so I can I can get him to talk.
Yeah, good luck, Brega.
I'm coming with you. You know you can't stop me.
Asher and I have been fishing and got swim lessons during the past month, so we won't drown.
Very,
One of those
very good.
issues where we're solving problems that are no longer the ones in front of us.
Now,
She's just getting ready for
Now,
when y'all steal a
Lawrence.
ship and decided instead you want to play Skull and Shackles.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't really need to climb, and because I can fly, but swimming is something I can't fly through.
Why learn to swim when you can
Look.
turn into a dolphin?
Just get yourself permanent freedom of movement, and then you can fly through the water.
All right. So those
All
are
right.
So we go to-
options.
We go to the Vin vendor.
Okay, well he's down over here in 26,
46.
so which is by 27.
But is it close to
Yoink.
25? No.
No, I don't think it
Braga,
is
which has the
actually.
verbalized.
Anyway, as you so Braga it enters, and of course Lawrence follows him.
You see Lawrence chugging a potion.
Mhm.
I need to check something here.
Now, Lawrence, we're going to be playing what they like to call good cop, bad cop. I'm going to do my best to be the good cop. Please don't interrupt until it's time to be the bad cop.
I can read his mind for a full minute.
That's good.
That seems like a bad thing for you to do.
That's good,
If we're
that's good,
investigating, it seems like it might be handy.
We'll see.
Well, as you
also-
arrive, you notice the door's locked, and no one appears to be home.
This is his home and his shop both, right?
Yes,
And it's the daytime?
yes.
All right,
Alright.
begin knocking on the door. Excuse me. Hello, town guard here, doing an investigation. Hello? Knock,
Hello.
knock, knock.
And
Is-
as
are there-
you, what's up?
I was going to say, are there windows to look through?
Or not creepy, I swear.
I mean, there would be
No.
windows. Did I give you all the NPC map, by the way?
No, you gave it to us, but it's been lost. I'm
I
just really
posted it.
picturing. I'm lovingly
Oh, okay.
picturing Carcer just peeking
Well,
through a
so
window.
you can see. So Vin Vender's wife, lady, Mrs. Vender,
Solsta.
Vender.
The
She
dwarf, it
she
looks
she
like.
has I don't know. She comes out all teary eyed and she's like, can I help you?
Yes, miss. I'm terribly sorry. We're here to see your husband. We need to talk to him about a few things.
She wipes a tear from her eye and she's like, I'm sorry, but afraid my husband, the sheriff, took him into custody after the account of our daughter having been murdered.
What?
Excuse me? Yeah, Ricker scratch.
Yes, Katrine. She worked at the sawmill, the lumber mill. And when my husband heard about it, he flew into a blind rage and started attacking the guards.
Why would Why would the sheriff suspect your husband of murdering his daughter?
Well, I'm not entirely sure, but he tried to calm my husband down. But after he tried to punch him in the face, his husband, Sheriff Hemlock, took him into custody.
Yes, that tracks. So just to clarify, Rob, the dead so the lady here, she told us the daughter. Did she tell us the daughter's name?
Katrine.
Katrine.
Katrine was the one with
Katrine?
the axe.
The one who got thrown into
The one that got
the
thrown into the
thing.
saw
turned
thing.
into
The
a
one
bloody
that was,
pulp.
yes, divided.
Gotcha. So we didn't. Okay. Oh,
Kalis was the one who came on to Lawrence, who is the other daughter.
Oh,
well-
I thought. Darn it! I thought it was the other girl. Okay.
Also, for some reason,
No.
Katrine is blonde and Shaylis is redhead, and both of the parents are not either of those
Look,
things.
look, I didn't make these characters. Okay? And
I'm
Katrine looks
innocent.
awfully small for.
Oh,
Katrine looks like a
Childish.
halfling.
It looks like a
Dude, when I-
child.
Really?
that's actually what I thought when I saw Katrine's picture. I'm like, oh, so she has a little brother.
Nope, that's her little sister.
She's a tomboy. She works at the sawmill and wields axes and has short hair.
Worked.
So.
Past tense.
Past tense.
I thought we just talked about having zombies operating, giving us free energy. They can work the sawmill too.
Or the good
All right.
guys.
All right. So your husband was taken away after flying into a blind rage. What? Where can you account for his whereabouts on the night of said murder?
Last night,
Yes.
he was here.
With you, with multiple people. Can what
Yeah,
was going on last night?
Of course, with me. Who else do you think lives here?
Is there anyone else who can
Ma'am.
verify this?
Ma'am, I'm not everywhere in town at all points in time. Do you have parties here? It's a good question to ask.
Just like young man, look at me. Do I look like I still have parties? Just because my daughters have different hair colors doesn't mean I'm going out partying every night.
I think it kind of does imply that, actually.
Ma'am,
Lawrence drank a potion of detect thoughts, I think. So can he?
The other daughter
Definitely.
is in fact here.
Oh damn!
Dun,
so
dun,
he's
dun,
been
Dose
dun.
of
great.
thoughts.
So yeah, Shaylis is in the building and probably very upset.
All right, time to talk to the other not dead sister.
Did
Lawrence, I don't
Katrine
think that's a good
mention-
idea.
Did Katrine mention anything abnormal happening in the sawmill recently?
Oh fuck! I just fucked up my. Oh no! No! God damn it! What have I done?
Oiled machine.
So
What have I
Rob,
done?
you claim claim innocence. Where were you back in 1996 or whenever this was written? What were you doing?
Oh,
there?
I was apparently deleting entire sections out of my my PDF. This is what I was doing.
Did you know that dates in Gold? What the fuck is this place called?
Galarian.
Galarian. Dates in Galarian proceeded commensurate with the procession of time in the real world.
Huh.
So, like,
No, I did
I
not
think-
know that.
yeah, I don't remember what the dates are in Galarian, but it was like, every year in every year IRL, the Galarian also advanced a year.
Cool. Well, that's the more you know, and there will be a test chat. You all better be taking notes. Okay? You've been warned.
I'm not even taking notes.
Don't be a trucker, Rob. Don't delete stuff in the PDF.
Yeah. Anyway, there is something, but I don't know how the fuck y'all would have acquired this information because I have no idea. It hasn't been. It's like the characters might suspect blah 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 blah. And I'm like, that has never been brought up once in this entire thing.
Maybe with Lawrence has been randomly chugging detect thoughts potions or wandering around town.
Like,
Hasn't-
why is that damn vendor's daughter following me everywhere? I could detect thoughts.
Please don't be a murderer. Please don't be a murderer. Not again. Damn
Well,
it.
she did want you alone.
Lawrence,
Lo-
you didn't try to seduce Katrine and wouldn't give Shaylis a reason to murder her.
Well, no, it was Shaylis who came on to me. So
I
it was
know,
actually-
I know. Maybe Shaylis is the yandere.
Maybe.
Ironically, no, not yet. Anyway, this actually involves the other daughter who you have never run into, so I have no idea
have.
why they would imply that you would know anything about her, or
read
one of
it.
the other people.
Excellent.
I saw her when I
So-
was flying over town. How about
I
that?
mean, I live here.
So well, no, you know what I mean. Like you wouldn't know
Yeah.
about like their secrets.
Right.
So
They have
anyway,
secrets?
Asher's good at finding secrets.
alrighty.
Read her damn brain, so let's figure this out.
They don't know anything about like why they were murdered or anything with that.
Well, that's one potion wasted.
Yep, good job.
All right.
He will give his
Well-
condolences to Shalelu.
The elf.
Oh wait, no. The other girl. Shit!
Shayless?
Shayless.
Shayless.
Damn all these shays!
Oh,
And she give her condolences.
take
She
a memo.
hugs Lawrence, and she's like, "Oh, Lawrence, my hero. Please protect me from all these murderers. They're all about. I need a strong man to save me."
I'm
Meanwhile, I
reading
make
her
Excuse me, ma'am,
brain
can you
like
please-
crazy right now. I don't trust this bitch. What's her brain telling me?
Carcer's in the back giving a thumbs up.
Thank you.
I'm just laughing.
Lawrence
I
thumbs
think you know
Behind
exactly
her back,
what-
Lawrence is thumbing up as
Faces
well.
at you.
I
You
think
can
know
do it.
I think you know exactly what's going on in her mind. She's very upset, and she could use
He
some.
needs to be consoled.
Yeah, she needs some consoling.
Brega is quickly like, ma'am, please let go of the
I don't know.
deputy.
Maybe we
No,
could have an
no.
in-depth investigation or something.
Lawrence, no,
Oh.
come on, Lawrence, no,
Oh.
come along, Lawrence. And
Lawrence, back.
Brega
I
is
hit
going
you
to
with
try
newspaper.
pulling him away.
Later.
I whack him with the newspaper. Bad Lawrence, bad.
Oh boy.
Okay. Once we fully leave, Baxter is going to ask Mr. Lawrence, "Did you get to second base this time?"
Absolutely.
I just do that right as I walk behind you after he asks that.
Lawrence, do you know what second base is?
Yes, but Baxter doesn't need to know. Anyways, Braga, you're the world's worst ring man.
Ring man.
Ring
I-
man.
It's hard with this. It's hard to talk
Wingman.
like this. Ring man, darn it. Sorry.
I think I'd be the best wingman in the group.
Yeah,
I-
the bard.
I happen to be a very good ring man, and I also would like to remind you of the trouble that this particular woman caused you earlier on. You would be wise to heavily consider what you're about to do.
I'll
Just
think
saying.
about it. Now I have
Brega's
to go
being a
talk-
killjoy.
Wait, well,
Absolutely.
I'm kind of lost. Okay, I'll just pretend I know what's happening. Okay.
Karsha, you're my number one guy.
Aspen, just as a quick reminder, this was the redhead that got the over half the
Seduced me.
town upset at Lawrence earlier.
Yes.
Remember when he showed
melted
up
into a puddle
dripping
the
wet?
last time she put the moves on him.
He showed up
Yes,
at the
that was
bar
quite
dripping wet.
entertaining.
No woman's ever
I
done
ate a
that to
bag
me
of popcorn
before.
when that happened. While it happened.
No woman has gotten Lawrence that wet before.
We were chilling on the roof opposite, just watching it all happen. Me
Mhm.
and Asher.
Oh
Look,
Holy
Lawrence,
shit.
you're your own man, so far be it from me to interfere with your nightlife. Just
No,
I-
interfere.
I beg of you to just heavily consider your actions. And
no. It's all right.
with
I
that-
mean, I'm 200 years old, and wait, no, 108. Wait, no, that's my weight. What's my age? 110 years old.
See,
And,
he's just a,
Bax,
he's just a kid.
Yeah.
It's time for him to sow his wild oats.
I do
The
have
fuck
a
is
nice
happening?
rope
Don't
if we need to
know.
restrain him.
You introduced a hot
I
redhead
need a
and everything
rope, but-
collapsed.
I need a rope, but for completely different reasons.
I do have these manacles. But no, look, Braga, I am 110 years old, and if I make any mistakes, I can easily outlive them.
Boomer. Sorry.
all
Who
right.
said that?
It wasn't me, Master. Not after the last time.
Holy shit.
We're so stupid.
But,
I'm sorry.
You were saying,
It's all
Braga.
right. So, Braga was like,
It's awesome.
all right, I promise next time I won't stop you, but when you end up at the bar and you're taking a heavy swig, I am going to ask you, what did we learn?
Wait a minute.
Keep that in
This
mind.
is all a distraction. There's something
It
much
is.
more important we need to be thinking about.
Yes.
Why
What's that?
did Hemlock not tell us that
He arrested
Shayless
the
was
dude?
dead?
Oh, that too.
Because he arrested Vin because of his suspicions.
No, he
And that was
arrested-
last night.
Well, one, Shayless is alive, and two,
Oh,
as
well,
I stated,
Katrine.
Ben was taken into custody because he tried to punch the sheriff.
Okay,
Not
but he
because he
took him
was
into
suspected
custody
of
because
murder.
he tried to
Question.
punch him from the murder. Did that happen after we spoke to Hemlock?
No.
It doesn't specify.
Because it seems like it would have happened before he spoke to us, and then Katrine was already murdered. But he
Well-
did tell us. Why didn't he tell us that Katrine was Vin's daughter? Did he think we just knew that?
He probably
minute.
assumed that you knew it. So.
Damn local cops.
You have been in town a while, and
It just seems like something odd to leave out when we haven't ever met this Katrine before.
What I would actually want to focus on a little bit is why would he instantly turn on the guards?
Well, they let his daughter die. They didn't guard very well.
But it was late
Well-
at night and there were no guards in the area. How could they have known?
Well, we're going to have to ask him.
Yeah. Well, we can ask him when in the jail.
All right.
all
Why
right.
are we
so,
convincing Lawrence? I thought he was a lost cause.
So are we doing a good cop, bad cop routine on this one?
Absolutely.
Again,
I'll
I'll go over your other options as well. You can go to the jail if you'd like. You can talk to the one dude that's also in custody, or the one not in custody, the guy that got interrogated, the Ebor Thorn dude from the thing, or you can go talk to the crazy man from the first murders. You can go investigate the first murders as well.
So, do you think it'd be more beneficial to read the brain of a crazy man or to read the brain of a dad who hates Lawrence?
Probably the crazy man, to be honest.
Yeah, the dad who hates Lawrence is going to be all rage all the time at Lawrence.
I don't know why you'd assume
So-
that.
I'm perfectly
just have an idea.
All right. So, do we want to talk to Crazy Boy and then Dad?
We should probably
Sure.
investigate the murders before we go talk to the crazy man.
Investigate what murders?
We actually can't.
Well,
We can't go to the
we can
barn.
we can investigate the bodies.
Oh, okay.
Can
Check
we?
The bodies.
Yeah, like I said, they brought the bodies. the
'Cause I thought I
Garrison.
said that I wanted to do that once, and then we didn't do it. But
No, I said you couldn't go to the barn because the barn's just it's not listed, but the bodies and the guy that's alive is
Right.
available.
it was after that. But anyway,
Let's-
let's go check out the bodies.
Okay.
Yep.
6 idiots try to figure out a crime.
Everyone get your investigating sticks.
All right, so you go.
Feel
over
free to beat 'em.
The garrison. Where the fuck is the garrison?
Where are the bodies being kept?
At the garrison.
At the garret. What the?
The garrison.
Why?
It's
That
gonna
is 10.
make them into scarecrows.
Do they
Funny
not
you
have
mentioned that. That's later in the chapter. That
Excellent.
is the
Oh,
10
boy.
was right here.
Wait, Lawrence, that was my spot. Damn you.
Sorry. Sorry. Get in
As you
here.
arrive, the other Sheriff Hemlock. Just whichever one you imagined was there before, the other one is here now.
Right.
Sweet.
Sheriff Hemlock, as you ask him, I assume about it, or you're going to ask him about the bodies, he greets you warmly. Just, oh, hello. Have you come to sign our petition?
We've come to
no.
see some.
Sir, how do you see without eyes?
Very well, thank you.
Come on, guys. It's rude to stare.
Why are you having a petition right now, aren't you? In kind of a crisis.
Say, look, we've got a bit of downtime, okay?
It seems like the guards would be preoccupied.
Well, the guards are. I am the sheriff.
Aren't you like the leader of the guards?
My husband is out doing the normal investigating work. I am in here doing paperwork.
Hmm.
That's impressive that you don't have any that you do that without any eyes.
I'm not gonna make a joke. I was just about to.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Oh no.
I
Are we gonna get in YouTube trouble if you make fun of the blind?
Possibly with what I was about to say, it almost
You
slipped out.
ableist bastard.
oh my
Oh
god.
my god. This hurts. My stomach hurts. And I had the music for this chapter and I fucking lost it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh,
I'm trying to
man.
listen and there's nothing to listen to.
I
It's
don't
all
know where the
good.
fuck it went. Oh, here it
lost
is.
the
I found
link
it.
to Syrinscape.
Yeah, I lost the link to Syrinscape last week.
I'll just do this one. This will be nice. Nice spooky
Hopefully,
music.
I was gonna say, hopefully, Syrinscape has some Perry Mason or something.
Spooky.
It has something
scary
defined as
skeletons.
scary music.
Ah, there it is.
Okay.
Is it about skeletons that run shivers down your spine?
I certainly hope so.
No, it's Asher on the piano.
Oh, actually, pretty nice piano music. Alright. Anyway, so Sheriff Hemlock explains 2 days ago, patrol guards along the Long Coast Road, which is south of here, I guess, were assaulted by a deranged man near an abandoned barn on the banks of Cougar Creek.
Sorry.
Cougar Creek,
I am,
eh?
I'm
you
totally
don't
laughing.
say.
Okay.
Man was obviously sick and insane. His flesh fevered, his eyes wild, his mouth frothing, his clothes caked in blood. The guards subdued him, but when they checked inside the barn, they discovered the mutilated bodies of 3 men. Although all the bodies were far too disfigured to identify, one of them carried a piece of parchment that Hemlock now gives to you.
Yes.
Look over the
You said that
body.
they detained the fevered frothing man?
Yes. This is what the handout says. I don't know what the fuck Messrs.
It's like
means.
it's an old timey way of saying Mr.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, he hands you this handout and identifies the body. One of the bodies is Tarch Mortwell, sorry, identifies the body as Tarch Mortwell, Leonard Hask, and Gedwin Tabe, 3 notorious conmen and swindlers known well to Sheriff Hemlock as local troublemakers. Personally paid the 3 men for operating their con games and fairly legal operations in Sandpoint. Wasn't particularly surprised to find them murdered. It was only a matter of time before they tried to swindle someone worse than them, after all. But in light of the Mill murders and the fact that the 3 also bore the 7 pointed markings on their chests, the same way Harker did, Hemlock is convinced that something worse than revenge is afoot. And bodies are currently lie in state in a cool basement room below the garrison, not far from the holding cells where Ebor and Ven, the vendor, are. And he tells you that you are welcome to examine the bodies if you wish.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So you go down into the basement, and it's nice and cool down here. You may do a heal check on the bodies.
Free heal.
All right.
Cool. Lawrence, you are able to look over the wounds, and you notice that they bear claw marks similar to those found on Harker's body.
Oh, there was a
Same
bear
smell?
involved.
Mm.
Bear claw marks.
Does it have the
Let's-
same decay smell?
Yes.
Hmm. So
So
whatever.
they detained the man that did this, they said.
Well, they detained somebody. It's your job to figure out if it is him or not.
Look, if I could just be frank, if that vendor could go over and do this to somebody, he would have done that to me, like, a month ago. I don't think it's the vendor.
Well, they detained the
Sure.
crazy guy as well.
That is true.
I think they might just be doing kind of a arrest everybody and sort it out later approach.
That seems to be their current strategy, which doesn't seem to be working out very well.
I would
So,
like to go...
but whatever this thing is, it's clearly going from place to place, and because there's this note, somebody is luring people to places to be murdered or taking some opportunity to murder people that are easy targets.
Diabolical.
Perhaps. Can I go over and compare the two notes? The note I've received and the note they had gotten. Is it the same handwriting?
Ooh, lower register.
It does not specify.
Wonderful.
But looking at the notes... Let me look at the other note. Oh wait, no, it doesn't actually. Yeah, it doesn't. That's.
Do we know which of the four people each of these individuals are?
Those are the people I just described.
There were three of them.
Three of the ne'er-do-wells, and then the other guy. His name is. His name is. Rogor Grace. Not Grace. Last name's Graced.
Grace. That's the guy they detained that was the frothing.
Yes, the frothing
Crazy
lunatic man. And Grace Sevilla. That's his name.
And the frothing lunatic man is not the same as the. Or is he the guy that's detained that's in the insane asylum?
He's the insane man. The other guy from the sawmill, that's Igor.
Igor.
So you have Igor and Ven are the ones who were arrested, and then Grace is the man that went crazy and attacked the people, or the soldiers. And he's currently locked up in an asylum of sorts. Which I have no idea where the fuck is on the map.
Well, it's probably not that important that we position our characters on the map.
No, but it's more fun.
Okay.
And it gives them something to look at.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that we can perceive about these bodies?
Nope, that's it. They just have the same marks on them.
All right.
And they were, killed in a brutal fashion. Not quite as brutal as the sawmill, perhaps, but still pretty brutally disfigured.
Well, I think we've learned everything that we can here.
Right.
Do you have any fives? Dang it.
Go fish.
Yeah. Asher and I are playing cards because there's not much we can do right now.
I'm so sorry.
What?
Sorry
Why?
about
No,
There's
because
nothing to
You're
be-
the only one who can do anything.
I know, I feel bad.
It's
No,
hilarious.
this is the investigation part. You're doing what you
Yeah,
can.
you're an investigator.
Yeah, this entire chapter is for you, Serenity. The entire chapter.
I hate that.
All right, let's go talk to the father, and then we'll talk to the crazy man.
You know, chat.
Okay.
If go ahead.
What? Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's fine. Go ahead. I was just gonna say, if Rob wasn't sus then, I mean, an entire chapter for Serenity. I mean, I'm thinking the DM did it.
Oh no.
What are you trying to say? Former player Kyosaber, who used to play Braga before he was killed in a horrible wagon accident.
Wagon accident.
We don't even have a wagon yet.
I didn't say it was
Not
your
anymore.
wagon, now did I? As you step outside Braga, somebody yells out, "Watch out!" And a wagon comes barreling towards Braga. Very
Oh,
unfortunate.
no.
Very unfortunate.
Oh no, Splort! Ah, got too close to the truth. Ugh. Oh well, at least I'm all right.
I have information that will result in the arrest of.
Ah.
It's probably that damn sheriff.
Sheriff is very sus.
All right.
Hope you're having fun,
So
Chad.
we're going to the crazy man.
No, we're talking to Dad. I thought.
Oh,
thought
to
we
You
were
can
that.
talk to
Okay.
the dad. I don't care who you talk to. It really don't matter to
That
me.
is the crazy man. Well, one
No,
of them.
the what?
What?
The crazy
know.
man and the
Dad
dad are
is the cra-
separate.
Quick,
The dad went
yes.
crazy.
I know. I'm just being silly.
Damn it, Ashley.
I got you.
Silly. How dare you?
I know.
This is a serious investigation.
Fine, I'll go back
Sure
to
it
playing
is,
cards with
sure
my
it
cat.
is.
All right. We go to speak to Vin.
Okay.
No,
So
Asher,
Ven
we
is
can't
locked up
really
in
pick
a,
up.
in a cell, and he grumbles as he looks up at Braga. He's like, "What do you want?"
I just want to talk with you. How are you doing today, sir?
How am I doing? How am I doing? My daughter's dead.
Come now. I understand. I believe it, and that's what we're here to talk about.
You believe it? I would hope so.
Was there some question?
Were
Yeah,
you
so-
confused at the sawmill?
No.
Are you sure
No.
she's dead? Did you check her pulse?
Yeah, I
It could have
believe
been
what
a
you're
stunt
saying,
double.
sir. Braga looks outside and just hears the cart just revving its engine. Okay, yes. All right, but no. So, sir, can you tell me a little more about your unfortunately deceased daughter? Does she have any enemies that you're aware of?
Well, no. I can't imagine why my family might have enemies, particularly someone who might be friends with a particular drow.
Oh, we're
I'm
not
standing
friends.
I'm standing right here.
He spits on the ground. He's like, You killed her. I know you did. Don't you lie to me, drow. And he grabs, like, the bars. He starts shaking it, and Sheriff Hemlock's like, Hey, keep it down over there.
I gently nudge Lawrence towards the bars.
Sir, if I wanted to go over and harm your daughter, I would have done it in a much cleaner way. But I didn't.
Dude, this is not helping.
Oh, boy. He just gets angrier and angrier. He's like, You deviants.
I
I'll
apologize
have
for
your
this
heads.
creature here. He knows not what he does.
I'll have your heads. You don't understand who you're fucking with here, boy. He says boy in a particular way that makes it sound like it might be at least a little bit racist.
Shit.
No, there's no need for that.
Well, what else would you expect from me,
it could-
drow lover?
Look,
Ew.
we're not that close.
Lover? What kind of
You
a
are
gentleman
so
do you
not that
think I am?
Not
did not
much of a
touch the
gentleman at
kitchen yet.
all if you're hanging around with that, and he points at Lawrence.
And at that, Braga points right back at him. You just hold your horses. We're here to ask you questions. Either calm down,
He
or
spits in
we'll
your
get
face.
you to calm down.
He just spits in your face. It's like, I have nothing to say to
walk
you.
I walk up and I try to smash my fist into his.
Yeah, roll. You can roll.
Mad
That's fine.
Braga.
Do we? I
Let's
think
see,
unarmed is
that's
actually an
unarmed.
item you can add. You can actually, I think, add unarmed strike to your, like or an unarmed attack.
Dirt.
Or
Okay,
there should be
I
an
have
unarmed attack. but you can just...
If this doesn't work, I'm gonna try something.
You're gonna shove the cat in his
Oh,
face.
it's not gonna work, but it's Brega's not very pleased right now with insulting his good friend.
Oh.
Friend is laying it on a bit thick.
So anyway... Doop-a-doop-doo. Do you think it's just without any sort of item? Is it just like a strength?
I can
it'd
make
be,
a
yeah,
Because I
quick
don't have
roll.
an item.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a melee attack roll. It provokes an attack of opportunity, but that's not relevant.
Yeah, it's considered a light. I know it's considered like a light weapon skill. I thought there was like an actual. I know. Was it Might have been Starfinder that had it as an item.
Yeah, I think it was Starfinder.
So like there was like a. I thought there was a button you could push just for like strictly your fist, but I guess not.
If he
Yeah, well,
punches with his pinky out, would that make it a finesse weapon?
it's gonna break my pinky off. All right,
That would
let's
hurt.
see.
That would hurt indeed.
No, that's probably not going to hit him.
You
but
miss. And he backs away from the bars. It's like, Sheriff, get these mongrels out of here. And Sheriff Hemlock's like, all right, all of you. None of that in my garrison. None of that in my jail.
I'm done here. And Braga just is like, sorry, Sheriff, and just he walks off.
Maybe we should question Igor while we're here. He might be more willing to talk to us.
I walk up to the sheriff and I have Asher in my hands and I say, "Look."
The sheriff pets the cat.
Oh. I just have a question or two. Is it okay if I just 5 minutes, Sheriff?
He's like, what do you need?
No, not for you, for the prisoner.
No, he's saying Braga leave. He didn't send all of us out.
Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. Anyway.
So you want to interrogate Ivor?
I am going to... Wait,
Asher
are we
wants
still
to
talking to
talk
the
to Vin.
angry dad? I'm trying to talk to the angry dad.
He's just sulking in the corner of his cell now.
I
Bard
walk
tried
up
to
to
swing
him. I punch Lawrence in the gut as I walk by and then trip him. Without looking because I'm just that suave.
I do not
Jesus
go over and
Christ.
submit to that. I do not submit to that PvP.
Okay, alright, well, I guess so.
Hello, sir.
He ignores you.
Can you tell me about your daughter?
He continues to ignore you. He's very angry.
Let's see. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
He, whatever it was you were gonna say to him, it does not work. He is not moved.
You gotta be kidding me!
Wow. You, you really failed there with those unspoken words.
You're tempting fate.
I am. I spread my wings wide.
Alright, what do
Sir! We are trying to help you to get out of here so you can be with your wife and daughter.
So
Can you
he...
give us anything that will help?
He's extremely intimidated, and instead of helping you, he's like, Sheriff! Sheriff, help! They got this crazy bird away from me! And Sheriff Hemlock
not the worst
looks
thing I've
up and he's like, I said enough of this in my prison.
Okay. I furl my wings and I just walk out. I tried.
Okay.
Do you two want to take a crack at it before I do?
Well, we should probably question the other guy before we all get kicked out of the prison.
As you walk outside, you see Braga almost get run over by a cart.
Well, let's go talk to the crazy man.
Oh, I'll try to talk to
Oh, the
guy.
crazy man's in a completely different place.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's
Yeah,
in the
we're
asylum.
talking
Well,
to
before we
Igor,
leave-
the other guy at the sawmill.
Yep.
Sheriff,
so...
I think that you said, Sheriff Hemlock, I think that you said that you had suspected that Vin may have committed these murders. Why did you think that he may have murdered his own daughter?
So I didn't say that I thought he just said it was a suspect, the only suspect that we have at the moment, because it's the only one related to anyone besides Zebor over here. We don't have much of a lead to go on, but I don't
So
think
you
he did
arrested
it.
him.
He tried to punch my husband in the face. Of course I arrested him.
Mm.
Perfectly understandable.
Anyway, Parker's partner, Ebor, is a young man. Handsome, if a bit narrow-faced. He is still in shock at having discovered the bodies after he arrived at work this morning. Although the sheriff already interrogated him, Hemlock admits that you might be able to get something out of the miller if that he could not. But he cautions you, though. He's like, be gentle with the boy. He's been through a lot. Ebor waits in his holding cell below the garrison.
Lawrence is well known for being gentle, isn't that right, Lawrence?
So why did you put him in there if you are that concerned about him?
I don't know. It's not in the PDF.
Oh, all right.
It does seem a bit odd that he's just in the prison cell.
He's in the comfort cell.
Be gentle with him. He's a murder suspect.
Be gentle with him. He's a witness.
It's the safe space.
He's like, don't you know we throw all of our witnesses in jail?
So their story is straight.
It's the straightest thing in this jail.
Anyway, so Lawrence is going to approach, or is Theros going to try to take the lead on this one? All right, Ebor is indifferent as you approach.
Hello, my name is Lawrence. I'm part of the group that went over and helped your town, and I'm investigating the murder. How are you?
He just kind of looks up at you. He's like, "Oh, I've been better."
No doubt. Tell me. What can you recall from the event?
Like, he shakes and he's like, I already told everything to Hemlock. I just came into work this morning and I found the two of them dead. I don't know what else to say about it. I wasn't there last night.
Let's walk back a few days. Has there been any strange occurrences occurring near the mill?
He do a sense motive check.
Ah, shit. I might have to blow my other potion, guys.
You've got this. Well,
He
I'm
said-
not
he-
there,
he-
so.
He says out loud.
Oh, I should have put points in sense motive, cocks.
I might have it.
You
14. I think I can go over and add a d6 to this.
Yeah, I'm not much better than you.
I'm gonna add a d6.
You don't have any sense motive?
I have a +4. I forgot about sense motive.
I have a
Right,
plus
that's gonna
5, and I
be-
did
well,
barely.
that's unfortunate.
did-
Oh,
He says, oh, nothing in particular. It's been pretty normal. First Theros can of course roll if you would like to.
I
Please
can
roll.
give it a try, but my
it a
sense
college
motive's
try.
not great. It's gonna be hard for me to get above a 17.
Oh, well, I can certainly.
I got a 17.
You
Look,
also fail.
I can roll the thing. It just isn't gonna do anything. Oh fuck! It might have done something.
Alright, let me pull up the chart.
This is what this is what I get. For,
It might be something good.
Yeah, it could be all of the NPCs in the immediate vicinity reveal all of their secrets.
Yeah.
Oh, the nearest zombie steals something precious from you and then flees. So for some reason, cursor, a zombie appears out of the closet, takes something of yours and flees.
Holy
It's
shit.
I don't know if you
can
have
I, can I
anything.
stab it?
I mean, I guess. I don't.
I mean, if a zombie tried to make off with something, I'd certainly, attempt to prevent that.
That's right,
Look,
chat, natural ones.
I'm just
It's the
reading.
murderer.
I'm just reading what it said.
I'm just saying, if there's a zombie in this room, we're at the bottom of the sheriff's barracks or whatever. Surely it can't make it out the door.
Careful, it might be another witness.
Yeah, you kill a witness. You
Alright.
can. I guess you can just make an attack if you want. We'll just role play this out.
Carcer reacts with violence, as is his wont.
You stab the zombie for 24 damage. And you recover, I don't know, what's something precious to Carcer that he has?
I don't know. The only valuable thing I have is this damn Nadachi.
He attempted to steal your
You
bear
trying to
traps.
steal a fang?
He tried to steal your bear
Run off
traps.
with your dog.
Yeah, he tried to steal your dog.
My bear traps. My brand new bear traps.
You're very serious.
All
sir.
right, so that was a thing that happened.
I'll chug the detect thoughts potion.
Sure. You know that he seems to be holding something back. There you go.
Anything you can possibly tell me will help me in this investigation, no matter how small and how insignificant. And I've heard a lot of insignificance. Anything.
You can roll diplomacy.
You said you were going to put points in that, didn't you?
I put a lot of fucking points into that one.
Fucking balls!
I
Are
rolled
you
better
fucking
diplomacy
kidding
than that.
Hold on! Ah,
We are
15.
investigators.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, that's 15 is enough.
I'm gonna run out of
Oh
all my
boy.
inspiration things, guys. I'm almost out.
He
I
tells
think
you,
I'm
he's
one
like, I don't know if this will be helpful, but I know Harker had been cooking the books for some time. I never took part in any of these scams, but the Harker might have stashed away a bunch of money and skimming sales off the top for years, and I don't know if perhaps that's what got him in trouble with someone. There's a noble family that owns the lumber mill, have a reputation for being ruthless. If they might have found out, well, I mean, there's rumors that they've been burning down several lumber mills, and competitors in the region, and I don't know if they found out, they'd certainly kill Harker.
You said a family goes over and owns the mill. What family? Which one?
That would be the Scarnettus family.
Can you
The
put their
Gardettos
name in
family?
chat?
Scarnettus.
The Gardettos.
The Kardashians.
Darn those Gardettos.
I would highly suggest you put that name in chat, please.
I will not.
Alright.
No.
The noble family Kardashian.
Gardettos.
Scapetti.
Like I said.
Skip Penny. Bibbidi bobbidi.
right.
Are they Italian?
I don't know.
If they are
They might be.
noble, I would
Hey.
like to make a skill check, a nobility skill check, to see if I know them.
If you want.
You gave me all your bad rolls.
You're standing too close to me.
Just get out of here.
I haven't been kicked out yet.
Do.
You haven't been
Phenomena.
kicked out yet.
Now,
Phenomena.
your knowledge, your trained knowledge skills, you can do the d6 without using any of your inspiration
Oh
daily.
shit! Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 19.
Okay. Let's see. Well, you don't know like a ton, but you know a bit about the Titus Scarnity. They live in Sandpoint, and he controls all of Sandpoint's mills and lumber yards. He's one of the most powerful people on the Lost Coast. Kind of conservative and traditional in his thinking, which often puts him at odds with other people of town. Yeah, in
You said
fact, they
that-
tried to run for mayor, but people in town not liking him too much is what caused him to lose to the current mayor.
They didn't like him because of his conservative thinking, you said?
That's what it's.
All right.
This is
said.
getting
I just-
oddly political.
I just wanted to confirm it because that sounded like kind of mundane, but
That's what it says. I don't know.
Paizo
They-
knew.
they didn't not want to vote for him because they were like some weird corrupt Italian mob family burning down their competitors. Just some conservative thoughts.
Bibbidi bobbidi.
We know what sort of people play Pathfinder.
Look, we have a gay sheriff. Okay, like,
I know. I was just laughing at that.
2 gay sheriffs.
his alignment, ironically, his alignment is lawful evil. So I don't know if burning down competitors is lawful evil or not.
That sounds less lawful than many things.
Right.
Maybe
Then
he
again,
ran
it
for
is-
mayor.
It is
to try
just
to
a. Was it?
Maybe he's working within the laws of his Italian crime family.
Maybe he
Well, look,
ran for mayor to pass laws to allow him to burn down others.
It's called the Chicago way.
Look, it's it is just rumors. You know.
Alright. I continue to pump him full of questions and trying to get answers in a very nice way.
That's all he knows.
Alright. Thank you very much for your time, sir.
Igor, did Harkin or whoever the fuck these people are called, Katrine, say anything odd in the previous week or so? That anything out of the ordinary that they seem to be doing?
Stand by.
Standing by.
I've lost. There was something. So he kind of squirms a bit, and he's like, "Well, Katrine and Harker were. It wasn't really known through the town, but they were having something of an affair. Katrine said her father wouldn't understand."
Probably not related to the murders.
Maybe the zombie was married to one of them.
These things happen.
It's just these things. Zombies murdering people for affairs. That's the thing that happens.
I'm sure it's happened at least one other time.
The infidelity killer.
Who are these fucking zombie enforcers of traditionalism that you ever encountered?
Well, they're very conservative zombies.
Oh, what a fucking session this has been.
The zombies can't run for mayor because of their conservative
Come,
beliefs.
join what 6 people grasping at straws.
So we is there anything else we can question him on?
No.
All right, I leave.
I also leave.
As do I.
Okay. So where would you like to go next?
Roger, Ashbin, and Braga. We talked to the other guy. Here's all the information, and also, yeah, his daughters get around.
Note for you in
Okay.
chat. I'll be
Oh.
right back.
Okay.
Well,
The DM is
I just-
gone. Anarchy reigns.
I just wanted to do that quip, but then he just fucking left.
Cats marrying dogs.
Hey, Lawrence, how do you like the cat toy I
Guys,
made out of your feathers?
We solved the murder.
You're
Now let's move
adorable.
on to the next town.
Yeah.
Yes, the murder was definitely
I'm-
zombies upset about infidelity.
Yes. And by the way, I'm level 20 now, so don't worry, everybody. I'll carry us through. And
What did you do?
Just put in level 20.
Oh yeah. Don't
yeah,
worry,
I
so I'm
just
gonna level up
I just
too.
typed in level 20. Does anybody else hear Trucker Rob's truck outside revving its engine menacingly?
Well, why do you
Uh,
think he left?
I think that's just you.
Yeah.
Sounds like a you problem.
It does sound like a
Oh
you
man.
problem.
Rob with the modern
Tell
day
everyone my
wagon.
story.
He died as he lived,
Getting run over by a truck.
pissing off the DM.
Yeah.
So, Lawrence, all
Oh.
those feathers you're shedding, I've made my own line of cat toys now. So thank you for that.
Yeah, Lawrence, did
I
you ever
want
get that
50%.
dispelled?
I think I probably should have gotten that dispelled.
No, so you don't have feather hands and bee sword?
I have the bee sword.
Okay.
It
Well,
was
just because he doesn't have feather
Ooh.
hands doesn't mean he's not shedding feathers.
All right, I'm back.
Maybe he was feathered more in other places. Oh my gosh, Lawrence.
Whoa.
Scandalous.
Ashburn, please. A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
The gentleman doesn't shed.
No, but
All
but
right.
oh boy.
I have absolutely nothing to say to that. Sorry. No, it's funny. That's what this is so funny. It's funny. That's why I have nothing. You got me there. You got me there.
Good.
All right. What would you
all
all
right.
like to do now?
I think
Asylum.
we're
Go
gonna.
visit the
Yes.
crazy man.
All right. He
Yes.
is.
Yes, I agree.
As,
We should ask him about zombie infidelity.
Oh boy.
That's what the
So,
crazy man
Sign
needs
this
to hear about.
petition.
Sheriff
Oh,
Hemlock.
did we find out about the petition? I think we kind of asked about it, but then we got distracted.
to make gay
Us?
marriage legal?
Oh, was that it?
Yes.
I thought this was a progressive town.
Well, it is. It's that's why he lost the election. Now they can.
It's under
they
the
can-
boot of conservatism.
That's why they hired. That's why they got a new mayor, because towns got more progressive. Then they can start passing laws. All right. Well, Sheriff Hemlock, or his husband, Sheriff Hemlock, tell you that the insane man is in the Saintly Haven of Respite, which is the sanatorium run by Aaron Habe.
They're turning the freaking sheriff's gay.
It's in the
We were
water.
outside the sanatorium.
This is absolutely not interpretation at all of all the things that could have been mapped. This is the one thing they decided to map.
Yes.
I'm sure
Probably,
I
that
dare
I'm sure
nothing. I opened the door.
I'm
Oh
sure
my
there's
God.
not. Oh no.
Did you
It
try
is
to open
locked.
the door, but it's locked?
It's not letting me.
It's locked, it must be.
It's probably locked then.
I knock on the door.
There's another door down here.
Oh. I go down and
Is there
I feel
Open
like you
this
could have
door.
just knocked on the door.
Braga goes and knocks on the door. Hello.
the doors don't work for me.
Damn all these walls.
It's almost like Rob planned this and is like, nope, I know what's
You
going to
hear
happen
a
if these things
voice
are unlocked.
coming out of the behind the doors. Like, what do you want?
We're here to speak with somebody. We're here investigating a murder. I look
I'll
back
let you
at
know,
Carcer.
I'm in the middle of some frightfully important work, and I cannot be disturbed.
That's all right. We're not here to interrupt your work. We wanna talk to somebody who's been stowed away here.
You can roll
Rest.
diplomacy.
Why is Elwyn nauseated?
And you get a +10.
You can probably
+10. All right.
turn that
Let's
off of
see.
Elowen.
10 because you're here for Sheriff Hemlock's business.
Sure.
The Rainbow Badge Brigade.
Fucking
All right.
Christ.
That's what happens when you
Alright.
give people a +10.
It's like, oh, you hear like a bunch of locks. Started locking, the door opens. He's like, yes, what can I do for you, deputies?
Yes, I'm Brega. This is Carcer, and the others are also still with us. Look over
Hi.
at Carcer, whispering to him. Who are we here to see again? Did we get the name of the crazy man?
Grast. We're here to talk to Grast.
Theros whispers Frederick isn't.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't have our
We're
candlelit
here-
vigil for Frederick yet.
He frowns. He's like, Grace, fine, but you'll have to keep your interview short.
Why? What's going on?
It's a very delicate matter. I'll not speak on it too much further.
If we don't know,
Is-
then we won't be able to properly respect the issue.
Am I
He's up
hearing
here. He's in
anything?
the attic.
Why are you
Okay.
keeping the
Special.
crazy man in the attic?
Why not?
All right. So there's
Where's
multiple
my-
levels to
Um,
this. Fear not. I will drag you to all of the levels.
Sure.
As we're walking through, am I hearing anything that's like particularly alarming, and/or am I sensing anything magical, particularly horrific?
Magical. I'm aware of.
Yeah,
I'm
did we
always
perceive anything weird
curious.
with, like, when he said he was busy doing something? Did we, like, perceive any setup for what he was doing?
He just mentions that he's busy.
All right. I don't believe him.
I can't. Brega would him saying he's busy and not talking about it. Brega would kind of gently elbow Lawrence.
Look up these stairs.
I can't read any more minds.
Many levels. As you go through these levels, you notice that there are two people. I didn't add them because they're irrelevant. There are two
Alright.
other insane
enough.
people that are in here, and there are orderlies as well. Can I just like drag all of you on top of a stack?
Kindly
Here,
orderlies or thuggish looking orderlies?
I'm in the wall.
They're just
I'm,
orderlies.
stuck. Oh no.
are we talking about, like, Nurse Ratchet?
I don't know that there's any females.
I'm stuck.
So as you enter,
So,
as you
Oh,
enter,
wow.
you find Grace. He's over here in the corner. And he's crouched, sobbing in the corner of the room. His skin is pale and looks gangrenous. Hair wild, eyes milky white. If you would like, you can make a a heal check.
Looks,
I'm gonna
DC heal
do,
check.
looks a little unhealthy.
Stand
Or
over here.
heal check.
oh, he's turning into
Theros,
something.
why are
isn't
you
he?
outside?
I will make a heal check through the wall.
Come on, he's turning into something.
None of us
It
are.
might be.
28
Come on!
should be.
20.
Wait, I have control over Aspen. When did that happen? Whoops.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
that's from last time.
Yeah, I guess that was from last time.
Let me take that off.
Thank you.
I was moving you accidentally.
I was like, why do I keep moving?
Guys,
I'm
I
trying
can't
to
control my own body. Aspen, no.
I think this guy looks completely normal.
So, Theros, you are able to tell that one, he's quite sick and close to death, but you realize Grace is in the advanced stages of ghoul fever.
Sounds pleasant.
He's in the advanced stages of ghoul fever.
Yes.
Upon hearing that, Brega
Oh,
would
sorry,
immediately
chat.
look at
Let
Theros.
me
Are
read
we
here.
in? All right. So Brega would look immediately at Theros. Are we in danger?
Potentially. I don't know what ghoul fever is.
It sounds like he's turning into a ghoul.
Yeah, it does sound like he's turning into a ghoul, but I don't know what the end stage of how much longer we'd have until he turned into a ghoul.
Well,
How do you guys
according
feel
to
about
the
being
plot,
paralyzed?
according to the plot flag that I just stepped on, we're probably in danger now.
I'm in
Alrighty.
danger.
So one other
I'm
thing
in
is,
danger.
if you would like, you could try to talk to him, but he's sitting there mumbling something about razors and too many teeth, and also the Skinsaw man is coming. Just mumbles on the
Do we
floor.
know more about ghoul fever and what it does and how to cure it?
Is there knowledge medicine? I
It'd
guess it would
be heal.
just be heal. If you want to roll heal, you can.
I thought he already rolled heal.
Let's just see what was wrong with him. I mean, you're asking a specific question. All right. Ghoul fever.
Give me a sec.
Yeah. So, you know that someone who dies of ghoul fever turns into a ghoul the next midnight.
What time is it?
Well,
What, don't you always have a water clock with you?
I do not have 1,000 gold to spare for a water clock.
You know that does 1d3 Constitution and Dex damage. Make that for what you will. The onset is one day frequency, so every day it gets worse. And you know that particularly powerful humans rise and turn into a ghast. May not be important. I don't know.
And it sounds like it's a disease.
They're
Yes, it is-
aghast?
it is-
Sounds like it's a
And
disease.
he's very much on the losing end of this.
You, sir, what have you been doing to treat this man?
As I assure you, we have done everything in our power to try and help Mr. Grace. And he
Have you-
seems rather disinterested in the entire
Have you
situation.
found a priest to cast remove disease on him?
He's like, I will not discuss what I have been doing with the unprofessional likes of you, sir. Now, please, conduct your interview.
You seem to be the one who is unprofessional here if you have not tended to your patient.
I will not have my professionalism questioned by you, sir.
Well, this man is dying while you stare uninterested.
I have important work that we are conducting. You need not fear for the patient's well-being.
I am performing a citizen's arrest on this man.
Go to I mean, you are a deputy. You can.
I have been
guess you can.
deputized
Dun, dun, dun,
with gross
dun, dun, dun,
negligence.
dun.
Anyway, so Lawrence, as you are you just going to stand in the back and hide behind the corner, or are you going to do some investigating while
I would
Carcer
love to
arrests this man?
I absolutely completely back him up on that. That guy's sketch as fuck. But I will start doing some investigations.
Cool. So Carcer, as you're getting ready to arrest the man, I'm sure you have some rope or some manacles and something of that nature. This dude right here suddenly looks up and he locks eyes with Lawrence.
Oh
Said-
no.
He said you would visit me, his lordship. The one that unmade me said so. He has a place for you, a precious place. I'm so jealous. He has a message for you. He made me remember it. I hope I haven't forgotten. The master wouldn't approve if I forgot. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, he said you should come to the Misgivings soon. Meet the pack, for they have something wonderful to show you. And all of a sudden, he lunges at Lawrence. he tries
No.
to. he tries to bite you.
No means no.
No means no. Now back off.
22 for 4 damage, and you must roll a fortitude save.
You son of a bitch.
He's cheerful
Why?
though. He's very cheerful about this whole thing.
Fuck. Fucking asshole.
Hey, that's a good roll.
Okay, you don't contract ghoul fever.
God
Congratulations.
push him
You
off.
wanted to have full fever?
He's
See,
in a
is he like
straitjacket,
restrained?
though. He's in
Yeah.
a straitjacket,
Okay.
but he lunged and tried to bite him. He's very easily for you all to immediately restrain after. He's basically not flat-footed, but
Pinned? Helpless?
yeah, I think you
Lawrence,
would
are
count
you
as
okay?
since he's tied in a straitjacket. I think if you grappled him, he would be considered helpless.
All right, I grapple this weird guy with the weird hat.
I have.
He is in
I
fact
have,
not helpless, so you'll have to.
I have rope in case I have actually two
Take
types of
grapple.
rope.
You would have to roll strength on him.
Someone go over and restrain that fucker.
I'm sure
so I can question
I'm sure a
him.
normal NPC will be super difficult for you to restrain. He's swept. Oh, okay. So what do you do to this man?
Well, I grab him and we tie him up.
Okay, you tie him up.
We're tying him up.
Yeah.
We're going to march to the priest.
Who
And-
else carries rope here?
I have rope.
Hopefully everyone.
What
Okay.
sort of
Yeah.
adventurer worth his salt doesn't have rope?
Should
This
we?
is true.
Should we? What should we do with the man with gold fever?
Well, we need to
It sounds
remove
like a
this.
song. The man
None
with
of
the
us-
gold
Find a way to
fever.
remove his disease.
Yes, well, there's a priest in town, isn't there? Surely
There's
Oh
a
there's-
yeah,
priest.
we
Yeah,
we
father.
saved his
There's a father.
life.
There's a
He
priest
owes,
who
he,
does
Father
he owes
Maya,
them
yes.
one.
We need to go to the priest and get this ghoul fever removed, and we need to have this man locked up for incompetence. That's against the law, isn't it?
Anyway, there's an
Uh,
important
gross-
thing I need you to do first, and I need somebody.
Gross negligence.
If anybody would like to roll knowledge, local.
Yes.
I don't know any locals.
Something he said might ring a bell
all
to
right,
Fucking fuck.
here it
Lawrence,
comes.
actually, yeah. Lawrence, you, and Braga.
19.
You know, the Misgivings is a local name for a rundown and abandoned estate for the south, a place called Foxglove Manor. It's definitely not a haunted mansion.
Sounds legit.
All right, look over at Lawrence and like Foxglove Manor.
Foxglove Manor.
Foxglove Manor. Why are we all saying Foxglove Manor?
Love Fox Manor?
It's
That's where we're gonna try going next.
where
Well, first we
can
need
we,
to get
like-
this man healed.
Yeah.
And we need to have this man
fast.
brought up on charges of gross negligence.
think we
I'm
should
not a
split up
lawyer,
so we
but
can do
it
this
sounds
twice
like
as fast.
it sounds like we can try.
oh,
Look,
So-
he hasn't even explained he does not care that this man's about to die.
As you're doing all this, Hames, he's like, "No, please, I didn't know he would react in such a manner. Don't he's fine, really,
totally
believe
helpful,
me."
yes.
Like,
he bit me.
Clearly can see that he is not fine, and we have determined that he has ghoul fever, which should have been something that you were able to determine. and you
Oh,
would
okay,
let him
fine.
not
I
in
knew,
this cell.
I knew he was suffering from ghoul fever, and I should have turned him over to Father Xantus sooner.
Why didn't you?
Let's see, what does it say? It doesn't say. Oh, fucking get it.
He
We
knew-
were experimenting on him. We were trying to learn things about his mental state. You don't understand. We're doing a very important work here.
I slap him.
Can I just like up and fly and get the father now? Because this is
Yeah,
kind of
just go get
comes
him.
of the
You go-
essence.
Go get the father.
I just fly off and
He's
Yeah.
probably not.
We should probably search the rest of this place to make sure that there isn't don't have another ghoul or something.
Well, all right. Well, I'm off to see the father.
I'm off to see the father.
Mhm.
Just
From
as
Sandpoint.
an aside for the development. Jesus Christ, the fuck.
That wasn't to
Just
him.
Why did
that was
Lawrence
to.
attack Fang?
Sorry, Fang happened to be targeted. I was targeting this man to like stop talking, you lying bastard.
No. Let us out. Let us out.
I was trying to move, but
Jesus
clicking is
Christ.
hard.
Oh,
What else have you been doing in this place?
it's just a sanatorium. We're
Hey,
just trying to help
Lawrence.
treat people. You don't
I got this
understand.
box.
But you
Much
you
earlier.
knew he had Google fever and you didn't treat him at all.
This is
If
a
you
very
weren't
strange room. Look at it.
treating
Check it
him,
out.
you simpleton, you wouldn't understand.
It's a privy.
And that's pronounced ghoul fever, not Google fever. That's an entirely different disease.
Maybe you should enlighten us as to what you were going to do to heal this
I
man.
will not. I will not justify my actions to the likes of you, Ark.
I try to intimidate him, which I'm no good at, but I'm going to try
Oh my
anyway.
gosh.
Right? That's not
I
bad.
don't
That's
actually
not
know
terrible.
that. That's it.
Answer to me.
Word of me.
Was
Swear to
intimidated.
What if we find
Lawrence
nice
is much more intimidating. It's like you don't understand. It's like the rare thing to have a ghoul, someone in deteriorating mental state. Imagine what we could learn.
All right, you're going to jail.
You're lucky
Yeah,
I'm not
hey,
doing things beneath
You
your
volunteered,
fingers.
so we're gonna study your mental state now.
Wait, you have an option. You can go to jail, or we can lock you in the cell with the ghoul.
Oh wait, I'm
shit.
not here right now.
Well, we actually want to heal the ghoul, so hopefully Ashbin is getting the priest.
Look, we can
It's
have the ghoul eat him first.
Father Xantus arrives. Like, hello, my children. Yes, it is I, Father. Daddy Xantus has come to heal the man.
Oh my gosh.
Where,
Big Daddy
where were you
Santos.
at?
He
was-
stays in the temple.
Just Brega looks disbelievingly back towards Aspen. You're fast.
She
I
can
am.
fly.
From speed of 60.
It's a small town.
Forgive me, Daddy. I've been a bad boy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, my
Oh
speed
my.
is 60. So
Nozaki boy asks, where are the other ghouls going? It's funny you should ask that, but I don't think we're gonna get to that tonight. Fortunately.
Not tonight.
Darn.
Nope.
All right,
Too much
so just
roleplay.
to wrap up, yeah, well, there was a lot of that. Just to wrap up this bit of the segment. Turn the music off for a minute. We'll go back outside.
Just as an
So,
aside, I do like Father Xantos's name is on his little icon, but it does make me think that he does have his name on his robes.
it just says his name on his robe.
they're custom, okay?
He's got a little necklace with his name on it.
It's a
He's
big
got
gold
two, like,
chain
he's
and it
got
says
those
Santos.
Ring things that, like, when you look at and he holds out his fist, it says Father sent.
No, one hand it says father, the other says daddy. He's very good at melee combat. You'll understand.
Oh,
He marks,
Blesses
he
them.
marks everything he touches. He marks everything he punches.
Fucking.
Sorry.
These hands are just reeling.
Not unlike a cat.
Fuck. Jesus Christ. Well, anyway, the crazy man, he is healed by Father Xantus and does not turn into a ghoul, but unfortunately, he remains
Yay.
crazy,
Oh.
driven mad by whatever it was that he saw.
Did we find anything else when we searched the sanatorium?
Wow, there's nothing to find, apparently. But
What if we had a secret doors potion?
there was a secret door, but it just led to another door that you went into. And there's nothing there.
All right.
Just, like,
Paizo and their secret doors.
this, I
I
don't know
got-
why
Yeah.
it's there, but it is.
Why?
Who knows?
Hmm.
Of course, Sheriff Hemlock is and his husband are very disturbed at what you tell them when you bring him in, and they throw the doctor dude in jail. Actually, an interesting thing. There's a backstory there. It's like,
We really don't
says
care
that
because he's evil.
the
but okay.
doctor was very concerned that Sheriff Hemlock was coming to investigate him for other things and not to bring him a patient.
Oh,
So
Turns
you
out
know,
I've got
that's
unpaid parking tickets.
I'll find it actually since there's a thing.
All right, I'll confess. I'll confess to everything, Sheriff. Just keep those weirdos away from me.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
just what it
we're
says
the
here.
weirdos.
Yeah,
He's the guy
yes.
studying ghouls. We're the weirdos.
He was worried that Hemlock had come to investigate a sanatorium. Doesn't really say specifically why, but there's implications that he's experimenting on his patients or some shit. But yeah,
Well,
that's exciting.
Right?
That's
you've got multiple newly deputized deputies who are like, yeah, he told us he was. We'll vouch for it. Seems legit.
So sure.
fun. Anyway, as you are. I was reading something, so I was trying to wrap up this little segment that we're having here.
Please,
Sure.
squad.
There we are. I found it. I found it, chat. So, as you are hanging out with the sheriff and his husband, the other sheriff, unbeknownst to you, there were other goings on outside of Sandpoint, and a
there
bumbling
is.
man stumbles into the garrison, and he breaks into nervous babbling as soon as he spots you, frantically chanting a Verisian nursery rhyme about walking scarecrows.
Uh-oh.
And that's where we'll leave it
That's
up
not
for
ominous
today.
at all.
Oh no.
So that's where we'll leave it up for today.
Very good.
Yeah. Let's go back to the
Wow.
manga page.
Well, we investigated.
Yeah, I
The
think we
town
forgot.
survived.
We were going to go to a rune
Yay.
expert at one
Yeah,
point, and
they
we didn't do
were.
that. So we
We
need to
didn't
go
get
to a
to
rune
it.
expert too, I think.
We need to go to
Yeah.
a rune expert. We need to go to that place where Lawrence is supposed to go, and now the
Yeah, that's
scarecrows. I guess.
probably there's probably like ghouls there.
Yeah.
most likely.
I don't know
So
what
we-
would give you that idea.
Ghouls
have
and
to get-
scarecrows.
There's probably a ghast there.
I don't know what would give you that idea either. Oh,
Gasp.
no.
Or I mean guest.
I imagine the ghast is going to be the thing that tore all those people apart,
Well, or just the ghouls.
or the ghouls.
The ghoul posse.
Foundry is losing its mind at the moment. So that's where we'll wrap it up for today. But hope everybody had fun with our little murder mystery adventure. And me trying to
Oh
sort
yeah,
out.
this is a blast.
This is a blast for the murder mystery or everything else going on.
Dude, I didn't know Braga was hardcore. It's like, I'm gonna punch a guy.
Just punch a. I'm gonna punch a bitch
I
in
tried
face.
to.
He
Totally-
fights for his
totally
friends.
missed.
Yeah.
You punched the bars on accident.
Nah.
Oh, that would have been
Yeah,
a nat one for
ting.
sure.
Oh boy, punch the bars and who knows what would have happened. But
Punch the
no,
bars and turn
just,
into a block of cheese.
No, the prisoner escapes.
You'll never take me alive.
You're
Alright.
looking
No,
at
that was
friends.
fun.
This is gonna be an interesting session, you know,
Aye.
or chapter. I'll say. We'll pick it up next week with you all figuring out what's going on with this barn. And I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll go check out a haunted mansion. That's definitely. I'm definitely not really super excited for that one.
Yeah. 'Tis the season.
Yes, and you
Yeah,
do
'tis the
need to go
season.
talk to a
Could be
rune
scary.
expert and other things like that. So don't forget that for next week. Does anybody have anything they would like to plug before we go?
I'll start. Hello. I'm Serenity Two Witches, Silent Witch, and Sunker Maidens. I show up in 2 other major streams. The first being Refugees and Royalties, a Savage Worlds Rifts campaign. That's being DM'd by Circus Freak, and that is hosted on JT Savage's channel. This occurs on Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. After that, I am on the Common Nerds channel, back when Who Was Good, where we do watch-along of Doctor Who. We are on season 6, Matt Smith era, and that occurs at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, also on a Sunday.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah, I'm Kyo Zaber. You can find me on YouTube, Kick, Rumble, and X. Links are in my link tree in the description.
All right.
And I'm James Cash. I don't do anything, but if you want to play some Pathfinder 2nd edition instead of 1st edition, there's some openings in the paid private games run by Infamous. There's, I believe, a link in the Discord as well as in the description.
He's a very good DM.
Alrighty, and I am, of course, your host, Trucker. At the moment, we only have Pathfinder going at the moment. Having to shut Breath and Glory down because
Very sad.
my Sundays are very soon going to be no longer available. I might try to do 1 or 2 more sessions of it once I figure out what my plan for work is. But after that, I mean, who knows? But I will, once I get set on my new schedule, however, I will be looking at probably a Tuesday evening session of some sort. And I'll try to do something on whatever my next off day is. So, but until then, appreciate everybody coming by. Take care.
Bye.
Later, chat.
Toodle pip.
Bye.